All right. Sorry that I'm a little late. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Thursday Night Football. In the NFL, I don't even know why I'm trying to say that. Hey, look, guys, we're doing an NFL game tonight, and we got the Washington Redskins / Commanders versus the Green Bay Packers in a battle of teams that, hey, look pretty good in Week 1. Two teams that, played very good defense. The Packers pretty much allowed 6 points the entire game until the end of that game, or the end of the fourth quarter against the Lions. Of course, the Redskins here, they only allowed 6 points to the Giants. I know the Giants aren't really a great team, but hey, you know what? That's still pretty impressive to do. And of course, there are your stats on the screen. This is more of offense, and the Packers, didn't really have to be as aggressive. They were pretty much up the entire game. So I feel like that's why their stats are so low. It really felt like they had more yards than that, to be honest with you. They really didn't really establish a run game at much of the point, but it is what it is. But yeah, again, it should be a good one. I personally am picking. I really should have had that up there. Should have had my picks. I'm personally am picking the Packers to win tonight. Apparently 70% of America, or at least ESPN, has the Packers winning. So hopefully we got a good one tonight. Again, thank you everyone for stopping on by. Hopefully I'm able to call this game and we won't have any problems. ESPN having a 58% chance that the Packers win today as well. The spread at -3.5 for Green Bay. Again, I'm really liking Green Bay tonight, not just with the spread and all that, but the fact that again, they look so dominant against the Lions. Again, the Lions should be a good team. I'm not going to say they're as good as last year's team, but should do some damage. So we'll see. Again, thank you, everyone. Giants fan, I'm sure you've departed as you most likely are with the Rising Rhino. Appreciate you stopping by again. Jason, RC, thank you guys so much. Hopefully, again, it's a decent game. It should be. Again, these are two teams that could make a very good playoff run. I have the Packers going to the Super Bowl myself, because I'm just all in on the Packers. Even said that prior to the trade, so don't think I'm just bandwagoning here. As hopefully, let me re-click this, and maybe we'll see more of an accurate thing here. Okay, maybe not. Oh well, it's fine. We'll just deal with it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't really have much else. Packers have our starting guards not playing. I heard there were some injuries tonight. I just actually, you know what? I should be able to have that right here. I should provide you the injury report. Okay. The Packers going to have Aaron Banks. He's questionable. I don't know if he's been ruled out. Same with Zach Tom, also questionable. So there we go. Yeah, those are the offensive linemen. Bo Melton, he's out. Nate Hobbs, questionable. Brenton Cox is on IR, so definitely out. For Washington, Wise is questionable. Same with Tressway, the punter. And that's pretty much it. I'm not too familiar with Lucas Niang and Sam Cosmi. Well, Sam Cosmi, I know Sam Cosmi. He's okay. And then Tyree Jackson, he's on IR. Go, Pack, go. Tom is confirmed out. Oh, that is tough. Yeah, he's really solid. So again, we're just a few minutes away from starting here in Green Bay. Hopefully it's a good one. Once again, folks, if you haven't done so already, if you are here and you're not a subscriber, make sure to subscribe to the channel, because this is what we do. We call sports. Sports, sports, sports. So there's the Thursday night opening, giving me vibes of the college football playoff song that they ran a few years, actually last year. That was pretty fun. I'm sure you guys might remember. If you don't, well, look it up. It's something. It is something indeed. So I don't know what in the world. Hopefully we get this. Do I have to restart this? That would be kind of annoying. So bear with me, folks. I know we're just about a minute or two away from kickoff here in Green Bay. Look at that, that rhymes. Yeah, I'm not trying to. I'm trying to actually get the field. Oh, well. I mean, if I have to just be here, I will. If I'll be on ESPN, that's fine with me. All right, looks like Washington is going to kick off first. Green Bay in their all whites, so like their color rush kind of thing, I guess. All whites. Washington with the red pants and red jerseys, yellow pants. So that is more of their. I like that. Whenever the Redskins would wear the yellow pants, to me that was peak. That was a very good uniform. And I have no idea what in the world. So I don't know. I'll try to provide you guys a field. I know the field is like a big deal here. But apparently they don't want you guys to have a field. We'll try to fix that very soon, as we do have Washington again about to kick off, as we are about to be underway, and we officially are kicking off. Fields it in the end zone. He's at the 10, the 15, the 20, cuts inside 25, and brought down at the 28. And that's where the Packers will start, at the 28-yard line. Of course, there is Jordan Love and the Packers in their all whites. White helmets, white jersey, white pants. I personally like their traditional uniform, but that's not too bad. Not too bad. All whites, it does work. But, again, I prefer their traditional, as Love breaks the huddle along with the offense. 1st and 10, he's under center. 2 receivers to the left, 1 receiver to the right. Jacobs in the backfield. Love hands it off. This is Jacobs. Jacobs lowers his head and is going to burst forward for about a gain of 4. Gain of 4. Again, last game, struggled to run the ball. I think he only had about 3.5 yards a carry. And that was with, at the end of the game, they were doing a lot better running the ball. The first half was pretty bad. So we'll see. Steelers fan says somehow the Commanders win. Okay, well, hey, we'll see. Again, I don't know. I think it's going to be a close game. I'm just leaning Packers, as Love is in the shotgun. Two receivers out there, 1 to the left, 1 to the right. Love hands it off Jacobs. Suttercep hands it. He's going up in the middle, and he's going to get about a gain of 2. I'm sorry, guys. A lot happening there. I'll try to get a little more fluid as we go. But a gain of 2 for Jacobs. I need 1. That's what it is. All right. 3rd and 3. Favorable spot for the Packers. Need to get to the 38. They're at the 35. It's their winter warning. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I don't know why either. In the shotgun, 2 receivers to the right. Man in motion, heading to the right as well. Makes it trips. Love drops back, looking, fires to the right. It's caught at the 40, pushed out at the 41. That is a Green Bay first down. First down, Packers. Just a little out route there. Gain of about 6. That was caught by Wicks for a gain of 6. Josh Jacobs needs to go off. He's your starting running back. Well, we'll see. Again, Packers did have a little bit of trouble running the ball, but maybe, again, it was just the Lions' run defense. 1st and 10 in the shotgun. Sending a man in motion. That is Wicks. Love. Play action. Looking. Fires to the left. It's caught at the 50. Pushed out at the 46. Once again, that's Wicks. So Wicks with 2 catches on the drive, and they both have led to first downs. Gain of 13. Sending Wicks in motion, back-to-back plays, and nice running start. He's able to get free. Very nice. In rhythm. 1st and 10 at the 46 in the shotgun. Sending a man in motion. Hands it off to Jacobs. Jacobs, nice move. Able to get a yard. To be honest with you, that's a really good effort, because he was facing pressure immediately as soon as he got the ball. It's kind of like me covering the local high school team. He'll be back at halftime. All right, nice. Nice. Good luck. Have fun with whatever you decide to do. Again, I know that some of you guys definitely can watch the game, so I do appreciate you, if you're watching it, having me call it. That's awesome. I don't think I'm that great, but we'll see. 2nd and 9 in the shotgun. Receiver to the left, receiver to the right. Love, of course. Play action. Throws over the middle. It is incomplete. Lot of contact. Lattimore was all over him, and there's the flag. Pure Adrenaline, how's it going? Listening while covering my Mets. Yes, awesome. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Folks, again, check out Pure Adrenaline Sports. He covers Mets, he covers Jets, he covers Penn State. But again, if you're just a sports fan, check out and subscribe to Pure Adrenaline Sports. He's been a huge support of my channel. I am definitely indebted to him, so thank you very much, sir. I appreciate it. I really do. 4-2 to the Mets. Okay. You got lucky on that 1 yard. Yeah, it was definitely a nice move. Definitely a nice move for Jacobs to get that yard. So again, 1st and 10. Again, pass interference. Brand new set of downs for the Packers. Under center is Love. Everyone kind of in tight receivers as well. Receiver to left, receiver to the right. Love, and a lot of movement. I don't know. They're going to blow it dead. I don't know. It might be on the offense, I think. Yeah, it's going to be on the offense there. I don't really see what in the world. Just seemed kind of clunky the whole time. False start. Yep. False start on Jacobs. I think he twitched and right there. So back him up 5. So it's going to be 1st and 15 for the Packers at the 45. But so far, again, it's been a really good drive. So I don't know. I don't think the 5 yards are going to matter. But of course, again, just, you lose a few yards, it could hinder the drive. Love immediately snaps the ball, drops back, play action, looking, fires down the middle of the field, incomplete. Pass intended for the diving Wicks, but unable to make the catch. Tell you what, there were defenders all over Wicks there, but Love did a really good job. I'll be honest with you, he did a really good job of placing that ball where only Wicks could have gotten it. Again, there were defenders everywhere. So again, I'm really just very impressed with Love and his, only this is his 3rd year playing, but it just, he's very impressive. 2nd and 15. In the shotgun, empty set, trips to the right, 1 receiver to the left, tight end in tight, also to the left. Love drops back, looking to his right, fires. It's caught at the 40 and immediately pushed out of bounds, as that is a gain of 6. Trying to see who that was too. And I do apologize, you're a Packers or Redskins, Commanders fan here. I'm not familiar with the names, but I will try to get them like that. That was Dobbs on the catch. That's right, 87 Dobbs. 3rd and 9 at the 39. They need to get to the 30. Love drops back, looking, steps up. He throws it deep, throws it long. It is caught. Did he get 2 feet? He did. They're calling a touchdown. Touchdown, Green Bay Packers, but there is a flag. And I'll tell you what, number 11 is down, the one that made the catch, and there is a penalty on the Packers, and it's going to come back anyway. And I'm not too sure. That was Reed with the nice catch, but again, unfortunate that and he is down. He does not look like he's having a great time, to be honest with you. He looks seriously hurt. And it was a holding on Benton, who decided to give him a hug around his neck. You really can't do that. Chris can't believe it. Yeah, that is rough. Again, there was an injury. Hopefully Reed is okay. It looked like he was in serious pain. Hopefully he's okay. I mean, I didn't really see anything initially. As Reed is going to be able to jog off the field under his own power. Looks like it's his arm. Maybe a lot of weight on that arm there, so hopefully he's okay. So it's going to be 3rd and 19, so unfortunately 2 penalties on these set of downs, looking like they may derail the Packers here of an opening score. Jaden Reed last year, 857 yards, 55 catches, 6 touchdowns, led the team with 857 yards and 55 catches. I mean, that's kind of shocking. That is shocking, but again, the Packers are still all right. So 3rd and 19, they're at the 49. Again, they need to get to the 30, but I'm sure they'll take 3. Love changing something. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Love drops back. It's going to check it down. He's at the 45, the 40, the 35, spin move, and brought down at the 33. Tell you what, that was a nice effort by Brooks. just swung it out to the running back, and he got a nice gain. And Love saying, "Hey, no, we're gonna go for it here on 4th down." The Packers Nation loves it, and Love is like, "We didn't change a play." Okay, that's really lame. The referee got in front of Love when they didn't change a single person, according to Love anyway. All right, they're going to snap it. Love drops back under center, throwing deep down the middle. It is knocked away at the last second by Trey Amos. Oh, my goodness. Again, would love to know what in the world the referee was doing. The referee hindered them starting it up. Again, I don't know if they changed anything, but it didn't seem like they did based on how Love was reacting. So a turnover on downs. Washington takes over at the 33. Oh, that's kind of a bummer. That's kind of a bummer for Green Bay, to be honest. Go for it. Yeah, it didn't look good. It really didn't look good. But, you know, him jogging off the field does look all right. You know, again, it was an arm injury. You need 3 and go for it all. Yeah, it definitely tough. Definitely tough. I don't know. I think I would have just taken the 3 and just see how the game would have felt personally. Obviously, it's more in hindsight, obviously, but yeah, that was tough. I don't know why the referee got in the way. That was pretty dumb. I don't think Green Bay was subbed at all. So, I mean, the referee was completely in the wrong. Hopefully they address it on the broadcast, or maybe, again, someone did check out. I don't know, but yeah, that's wrong. If the Packers did not if no one exited the field, then what that ref did was completely wrong. So once again, folks, if you're here and you haven't subbed yet, definitely subscribe to the channel, like and subscribe. This is what I do. I call games. You know, I call games. I love football. Of course, I've been calling baseball because, well, that's what started the channel. You know, doing baseball games in March. But here we are again. It's September. Football is here, and I love football. So, again, make sure to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with DrDelay. I would have taken the 3. Yeah, I think so as well. I completely agree. Reminded me of why we lost games last year. Always hurting ourselves. Yeah, it's just it's a bummer. But, again, I don't know. I really don't know why the referee was in the way. If they didn't sub anyone, then that referee was completely wrong. So, oh well. You know, again, that was only the first drive, so we'll see. All right, looks like we are back in Lambeau again, 0-0 with 10:25 in the first quarter. Washington will get their first crack at it. Of course, you probably saw the thumbnail. It's going to be Redskins tonight. We'll just go ahead and clear that up now. But if you feel free to call them the Commanders. Ain't going to offend me. Go Commanders. There you go, SJ. Right there. It will not offend me at all. I do not care. All right. 1st and 10 for the Redskins in the shotgun. Receiver to left, receiver to the right. 2 tight ends in tight to the left. Daniels drops back. Looking. It's going to swing it out. It's caught at the 30. Going to bounce it outside and brought down at about the 36. That was Austin Eckler with the catch and run for a gain of 3. Django Frieden, go Panthers. Look at that. We got a Panthers fan here. Awesome. Well, thank you again for swinging on by. Go Panthers indeed. Keep pounding. Unfortunately, I don't think I have the Panthers winning this week. I'd have to check my pick 'em. I can't remember. 2nd and 7 in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the left, 1 receiver to the right. Once again, Daniels in the shotgun. Sending Ertz in motion. Daniels drops back, looking to his left. Now moving to his right. Now moving to his left. He's scrambling, and he's under heavy pressure, and down he goes. Sack. Trying to find somebody open down the field. Just couldn't. He kept moving, kept his eyes on, down the field. I do respect that. I love it when quarterbacks do it. Shows me, I don't know, it just shows me that they are ahead of the status quo, but unfortunately no receivers getting open. So 3rd and about 8, if I had to guess, coming up for the Redskins. Trips to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Daniels in the shotgun. Daniels drops back, looking, steps up, and it's going to check it down to Eckler. Eckler is smacked at the 38. May have gotten to the 39, but that is not going to be enough, and it's going to bring up 4th down. Chris loves it. So far, again, this is what we saw. You know, I covered Packers-Lions last week, and that game was voted on by the subs of the channel. For those of you that haven't subscribed. So, again, subscribers have a lot of say on the channel as far as football is concerned, 1 game a week. But anyway, yeah, no, Packers defense was really good. Really, really good last week. So far, same thing, at least for the first drive. All right, here is the punt. 10, 20, 30, 40. Oh, booming punt. 55-yard punt. And, oh, my goodness, Golden tackled immediately and then tackled again. And Green Bay fans don't like that. They're asking for a flag. And Butler now like, wait a second. Now there is a flag. Bobby Wagner on the field like, wait a second. No, he didn't thought there was no whistle. I think they're appealing that there was no whistle. Nice hit. Great defense. They'll help the offense this year if they can keep this up. Oh, for sure. About to be a good game. I think so. 2 fouls on the play. Wait, there's no flag. Oh, there's no flag. Okay. Yeah, I'm assuming that there was no whistle blown. So right now, the referees, thumbs down. Referees today have been terrible. Anyway, 8:16 left to go in the first quarter. They're stepping away. I, of course, will be right here. So they'll be at the 4. Yeah, no, they definitely – Golden, he should have let the ball go for sure. So, again, appreciate you guys for hanging out with me. Again, I know there's a lot of competition out there tonight, you know, especially the king of all of NFL YouTube, Grossi, most likely out there. I actually didn't check, to be honest with you, but I'm sure he's covering this game. So, again, appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe if you think I'm doing okay. That's awesome. This is what I do. So, definitely subscribe. I need water. Jeez, oh, my gosh. Did you know water is a broadcaster's best friend? During commercial break, I guarantee you Al Michaels right now chugging water. Jeez, But anyway, yeah, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Again, make sure to like and subscribe. Again, that's what I do. Baseball, football. That is pretty much the channel right there, play-by-play. So, again, if you find that I do an okay job, definitely like and subscribe. And, of course, feel free to chat down below. I try to, you know, you guys are pretty much my color guy. So, you know, like I, of course, play-by-play. It's more enjoyable with other people. You guys are pretty much my other guys. So, feel free to chat away. I try to read as many comments as possible. Competition. Maybe I'm lost. Oh, competition. Yeah, a lot of competition. I'm telling you. Don't think he returned punts in college. Oh, yeah, there will be definitely growing pains. Well, yeah, I see. I mean, even my friends are kind of competition. You know, I'm trying to build something here. You know, it'd be nice to do this. Like, this is it. I would totally not like to work where I work. I'd like to do this. So, you know, if I get more up there, that'd be great. But that's still a few years away, even in best case scenario. So, yeah. But yeah, again, I appreciate you guys for hanging out tonight. Should be getting back. I'm sensing that this is probably the last commercial. Again, the Packers looked really good on the opening drive. Redskins with the 3 and out. So that was definitely not what they wanted. But they do have the Packers pinned inside the 5. They're at the 4 as Love is under center. 2 receivers to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Love. Play action, moving to his left. He's going to toss it here to Kraft. He's at the 10, the 15, and he's still fighting forward on his feet. Now brought down at the 19. What a catch and run. That was a tough 15 yards. Competition is good. Oh, yeah, for sure. I'm always looking to get better. You know, some of my calls I've kind of taken, you know, from the professionals, of course, but also, you know, I'm looking around, like, you know, you just always trying to improve for sure. Think you'll make it? I hope so. Be nice. Brand new set of downs for the Packers. As again, Reed is probably done. That's a shame, as Love is under center. Is going to hand it off to Jacobs. Jacobs takes it up the middle, and he's fighting and going to get tackled at about the 23. So that's a gain of 4 for Jacobs. Again, the run game is something I imagine the Packers would love to establish. That's what every great team has been able to do, just in the history of the game. Even in the pass-happy NFL that we are currently in, which, it is, I'm not a fan of it, but it is what it is. You got to do it. You got to be able to run the ball as Love is in the shotgun. Drops back, looking to his right. Fires. It is caught at the 40. He's wide open at the 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25. Brought down at the 20. Kraft with a huge catch and run. And they are near the red zone. They may be in the end zone, red zone. I don't know where they marked it, but it was about the 20-yard line. Wish they would get the ball to Kraft more. That is great. Great stuff there, Chris, because look at this. Well, you'll see it very soon if you're watching the game. Kraft is just free as can be. Wagner lost him in coverage. Broke arm, collarbone. Oh, my goodness. That'd be horrible. And he landed. He looked like he was in serious pain. In the shotgun is Love at the 20. They're in the red zone. Love hands it off to Jacobs. He's contacted immediately. And he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage. But again, the Packers just need to be able to run the ball. That's the one concern about week 1. Again, Packers look great. Defense looked good. Defense looked great. Love looked really good. Running game, not that great. Django Freeman, popcorn. Oh, yeah, for sure. So far, the Packers look good. It's a shame, though, they weren't able to score last drive. 2nd and 9. They gave him a yard. Wilson is in. He's playing running back now. Love under center. 2 receivers to the right. Love, play action, moving to his left. Heavy pressure, floats it, and he's going to float it away. Out of bounds, incomplete. Pass intended for Kraft, but, again, that was pretty much out of bounds. 3rd and 9 coming up. Chris, you asked, and they're listening. Chris must be on the sideline. He's in LaFleur's ear. 3rd and 9. He's probably listening to me. Probably not, actually. You can leave out the probably. He's not. 3rd and 9 in the shotgun. Trips to the left. 1 receiver to the right. Love trying to do the hard count. Going to change it up a little bit here. Changing it up the play. In the shotgun. Love drops back, looking to his left. Now looking to his right. Moving to his right. He's going to take off. He's at the 15. Lowering the shoulder. Oh, he's on his feet. And tackled at the 5. Bounced off a defender. And Love showing his toughness. 1st and goal for the Packers. And Lambeau loves it. Honestly, any fan base loves it when the quarterback takes off and doesn't slide. They show their toughness, trying to fight for every yard. That's what Love did. Heads up play, lowering the shoulder, not going out of bounds, not doing a cheap shot like Mahomes did. That was pretty disgusting. No, Love staying on his feet and going inside instead of faking it outside. 1st and goal at the 5. Hit stick indeed. Al Michaels just said Kraft is down, so that would be a tragic. Ooh. Looks like it was non-contact, so he's kind of just limping. So it looks like they're going to step away. I will have to be right here. So again, Kraft most likely, the one that was injured again, most likely a non-contact injury, because I didn't see anything on that replay. Once again, folks, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure again to leave a like and of course subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Hey, this is what I do. I call games, baseball and football. I had a really good stream earlier. So hopefully we can carry that momentum today. So far, I think so. So again, I appreciate you guys for hanging out. Again, I'll be back this Sunday as well. Steelers, Seahawks, and it's trending to be Eagles, Chiefs. Not necessarily what I wanted to call, but it is what it is. Like I said, you guys vote for it. The subscribers vote for it. So again, you guys will have a lot of say on the channel. Even if I don't want to, you guys are forcing me to do it. And, of course, baseball as well. And, of course, college football. I don't think I mentioned that. Yeah, football includes the college football as well, college and NFL. I'll be doing some college football this Saturday. Hopeful for a 3-stream day. So, yeah, we're still in commercial break again. The injury by Kraft. Hopefully he's okay. Love already with... That's actually crazy that they don't have that. We'll just go ahead and we'll duplicate. I should have just duplicated the tab. I don't know why I'm just being so difficult about it. Would love to check on scores from across the NFL, but can't do that. Yes, I can check scores from across MLB. There we go. This is what's happening tonight. Marlins, Nationals 2-0. Yankees, Tigers 9-1. Royals, Guardians 2-1. Mets, Phillies 4-3. That's what Pure Adrenaline Sports is covering. Blue Jays over the Astros 6-0. White Sox over the Rays 5-1. Orioles did somehow beat the Pirates. I know the Pirates are so good, but Pirates losing their first game of the season today. So... yeah, even the Pirates lose as Kraft is on the sideline. Hopefully he'll be okay as Love is under center. Receiver to the right, receiver to the left. Jacobs is in the backfield. Love. Play action looking. Fires on the middle. It's caught. Touchdown. Green Bay Packers. Romeo Doubs with the 5-yard slant. And the Packers take an early lead 6-0. 7 plays, 96 yards, 3.5 minutes. It was quick. It was quick. I mean, they just looked so good. Again, they looked good on the opening drive, but obviously they weren't able to come away with any points. But here, again, just very efficient. Again, that huge play by Kraft, and then Love coming up clutch on that big run. 6-0, pending the extra point. The extra point is up, and the extra point is good. 7-0 Packers leading over the Redskins with 4:33 left to go in the first quarter. Woohoo. Volume quality is trash. Can't hear you unless it's turned up all the way. That is fair. The problem is on my side. I don't know. If I go all the way, then I don't know. I think I'm going to keep it here, but I understand what you're saying. I have felt the same way. But we're just going to go ahead and keep it. If the Packers keep winning, you should... Wait, what else are you trying to listen to there, bud? Baked biker. I mean, shoot. If I'm the only thing on your phone, what's the problem? What's the problem there, bud? Of course, I'm half kidding. But if you want to start beef over volume, I guess that's fine. It's not necessarily what I want to do on a Thursday night. But yeah, I think, yeah, like I said, Django, I think it's going to be a good game. I completely agree with you. Not having that problem. Okay, well, there we go. There we go. It is what it is. It is what it is. Appreciate you, though, for stopping on by, despite the criticism. You know, I'm all ears, though. I am. You know I can definitely get better at this. I'm just a soft speaker. I don't want to get loud. Got to keep things calm. All right, we're about to resume this one with 4:33 left to go in the first quarter. There is the kickoff. And fielded in the end zone, he's going to take a knee. So I believe, is that the 35? I honestly don't remember. Volume's fine. Okay, there we go. We'll take it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, guys. Appreciate the support. But don't lie to me now. If Baked was onto something, then he was onto something. All right, here comes Daniels and the Redskins. Again, they've 3 and out last time they were on the field. Really, the receivers didn't do him any favors. Again, Daniels was kind of scrambling for his life, and, yeah, it wasn't good. Had to just check it down to Eckler both times. So 1st and 10. Ball at the 35. In the pistol. Receiver to left, receiver to the right. Tight ends in tight. Daniels Hands it off to Eckler, and he goes down back behind the line of scrimmage. That was Van Ness, a 2-yard loss. And so far, again, through 4 plays on defense, the Packers look really good. Again, we saw this last week. Complete domination of the Lions. I mean, I didn't expect that. I picked the Packers to win that game. They're only going to mark them the 1-yard loss. So in the pistol, 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right. Sending Debo in motion. Eckler gets the handoff. He goes up the middle, and he is devoured. He does get a nice gain of about 3 or 4, but again, just not much happening. So 3rd and 7 coming up. That was indeed a gain of 4. Again, the Packers look really good. Now, again, to be fair, the Packers have been home. They were home week 1. They're home here, so maybe it's the huge home field advantage that Green Bay typically has. And that'd be nice, of course, to win most of your home games. But 3rd and 7, it is loud. Daniels bringing a guy in motion. He's by himself back there. Daniels drops back, looking. He's going to have to check it down. It's caught at the line of scrimmage. Bursting forward is Eckler, and he's close, but he is going to be short. But there is a flag on the field. That was a gain of 6 as of now. We'll see. LaFleur is pointing towards Washington. And it's going to be a hands-in-the-face penalty. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty. It's going to back him up 5. So that'll be 3rd and 12. Again, it's just getting worse and worse and worse for Washington here. The Redskins, if you will. Daniels took a shot at the end of that one. He took 2 shots. Daniels not exactly a bulky guy. Took a shot by Van Ness and Parsons. All right, 3rd and... it's a 10-yard penalty in the shotgun. Trips to the right, 1 receiver to left. Daniels drops back, looking, fires over the middle. It's caught at the 30, and that is it. Nothing else happening. Gain of 2, and Washington again is just going to have to punt it away. The Packers defense looking good. Django, I mean, I still think it can be a good game, but right now, it's been all Green Bay. Again, they honestly should have at least 10 points on the board. They kind of gave away 3 earlier. Geez, this is one side. A good thing about it being on Amazon is I can sync up the game with your call. Awesome. Let's go. As Way punts it away. Fielded at the 21. Makes a guy miss at the 25. Oh, hit hard by, who was that, Reeves? I think that was Reeves. I don't know. All right, well, that's the de facto 2-minute warning as well. That's 2 minutes left in the first quarter. 7-0 Green Bay over Washington. Bullard is a dang good tackler. Again, the Packers look good. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you guys and say, like, yeah, I expected this because, again, if you guys follow the channel, which I was setting some stuff earlier, if you follow the channel, you would see that I did power rankings. And I had the Packers, again, going to the Super Bowl, losing to the Bills. That was my prediction. I didn't think they looked this good. Again, it's only been 1 game and a few drives, but I'll be honest with you. They look really good. Like, really good. Once again, folks, appreciate you guys for hanging on out with me tonight. Hopefully you enjoy the call, despite possible volume issues. It happens. Once again, I appreciate you guys for clicking on the live stream. Really, again, helps out the little channel that I have here. We're growing. We are growing, so definitely subscribe to the channel and be a part of a growing channel. Again, just in March when I started doing this, I was at 30 subscribers, and here we are, just over 700 now, on our way to 1,000. I really think that's doable in the coming months. So definitely, again, subscribe to the channel. Been doing this at 6 days a week practically. Forever. Had a nice stretch of like 30-something days in a row, but that has come to an end as I call actual football games for the high school here. Not a glorious job. I don't get paid a bunch, but it is what it is. But yeah, I appreciate you guys for hanging out. Again, baseball, football is what I do, NFL, college, and of course the MLB. And that's pretty much it. Again, if you guys feel free to chat down below. You guys pretty much serve as my color commentator because it's more enjoyable with another person. But since I can't have anybody here, you guys are it. So I'll chat with you guys. And it's always fun to do that. Some of you guys pretty funny. Some of you guys knowledgeable. Some of you guys haters, but it's okay. I chat with all of you. Love again so far 7 for 10, 118 and a touchdown. We're returning to action, so hopefully we'll get back on the field soon. Believe it or not, though, Love has more rushing yards than Jacobs. And again, that is the one problem I have with the Packers, running the ball. You need to be able to run the ball when it matters. In playoff games, in December, you need to. Great teams are able to run the ball. So if you guys can get Jacobs going, then you're good. But, yeah, we'll see. So under center is Love. 1st and 10 at the 24. Sending a man in motion. Hands it off to Golden. He's at the 25. Cuts inside, and he is tackled at the 30. So that's a gain of 6 for Golden on the ground. Again, I guess you got to get the run game going really any way you can. But you really do want to see, again, Jacobs with the ball. Jacobs running the ball. And I understand there's some players that are, injured tonight for the Packers, but we didn't see this. We didn't see success even with them in week 1. So again, I'm not trying to dampen the Packers fans here. I know I have a lot of them in the chat, and I really appreciate you guys, but that is a concern of mine. 2nd and 4. Love drops back, looking. Heavy pressure, and he is going to get sacked. Yeah, you just could kind of see it forming there, and Love not able to get rid of it. Martin with the sack, and that's going to back him up a few there. What was that, a sack? A loss of 10. Oh, that's huge. Looking at the replay there. Kind of had Wicks open. I don't know. Best play-by-play channel in my algo. I like everybody. This is my favorite. Might be all the black. Oh, appreciate it. Appreciate it, Denny. Thank you, as always, for stopping on by. 3rd and 14. Love drops back. It's going to dump it off. This is Brooks at the 25. And he'll be brought down at the 30. So kind of a pedestrian drive for the Packers. That's a 3 and out. And I imagine they're going to wait it or going to punt it, whenever it's the second quarter. The Love is signaling that, hey, they might go for it. That would be very much I thumbs down this move, even if they go for it and get it. 4th and 4, I doubt they snap it. There's no way they snap it. You guys are not Dan Campbell. Okay, they are not going to snap it. Okay, so they're most likely going to punt it on the other side of this quarter change as they change ends of the field. 7-0 in Green Bay as we end the first quarter. Appreciate you guys again for hanging out tonight. The golden ticket to the Super Bowl. He moved right into that. Yeah, it seemed like, again, a lot of pressure. I don't know what he was really doing. Again, he had Wicks, I felt like, for a little bit when they showed the replay, but, I mean, it's happening in real time. You just never know. But, yeah, that was a little disappointing there. But, hey, you got to keep the Commanders/Redskins in the game, or else people are going to start clicking off. So, once again, folks, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe. And, again, feel free to chat down below. I try to read as many comments as possible. Again, I feel like I have the best subscribers around. You guys have been really good to me. I really do appreciate it. You guys have been very kind and supportive. But again, put me in my place sometimes. I don't mind that. I might get a little crazy. And that's okay. It happened yesterday on this channel. So, yeah, no, definitely do it. And also, feel free to let me know, who you guys think is going to win. I know there's obviously a poll there, but what did you vote for? That's just a number. I see 19 votes are in. 58% of you guys voted for the Packers. But drop down below. Who do you have? Packers. Do you have the Commanders? Do you have the Redskins? Or, hey, I'm just here for football. I'm just here for the vibes, whatever. Just let me know. And, hey, let me know what team you're cheering for. We had a Panthers fan. Django's a Panthers fan. Django Freeman. You're amazing. You're my favorite play-by-play. Oh, thank you, Eric. I appreciate it. I try. I try. Still a long way to go. I'm still messing up. But you know what? If you don't notice it, then I guess it's fine. But I know I'm messing up. And that's okay. That is okay. But it is what it is. But yeah, again, feel free to let me know your thoughts on the game. Again, the Packers all over them, but it's only 7-0. So that would be kind of a shame for the Packers, who have completely dominated this, to, punt this away, and the Commanders finally get some rhythm here and were able to score after just complete domination in the first quarter. And that's, again, my concern is not being able to run the ball, because passing, you just never know. I mean, right now, Love is 8 for 11. Everything's cooking, but he's not going to be able to keep up that 8 for 11 pace. That's really hard to do. It's like a 77, 78% completion percentage. I don't know. I can't really. The math ain't mathin'. How have you been? I've been okay. Yeah, I'm just hanging in there like everyone else, I guess. Hopefully all is well with you, Eric. Hopefully you've been okay as well. As Whelan is going to punt it away to begin the second quarter. Fielded at the 16. There's a flag down. He's at the 20. Cuts inside 25 and tackled at the 29. Nice little return there, but again, there's a flag. Herbstrike just said that there might be a face mask on the Packers, so that could be a problem. Giving Washington a short field, that would just again, not what you want to do. The Packers right now, again, they've completely dominated, but only 7 points, and there it is. Personal foul face mask. He has to say it again because he forgot to turn on his mic. Packers guy Hopper what is he doing? Well, Hopper, I'm sure, has made better plays than that in his career, because that was pretty dumb. All right, 1st and 10 for Washington. Only 11 yards for the Redskins in the first quarter. That was just, again, not a good quarter, so they're looking for something else here. Again, they don't have to go too far. I mean, it should be at, the 46? My math is mathin' here. 45, okay. In the shotgun, Daniels, little bubble screen to Samuel. Samuel cuts outside, but again, the Packers all over him. Not going anywhere. The Packers are just swarming to the ball. Chris cannot believe it. Come on, guys. I'm sure that was on the penalty there. But yeah, just again, all the Packers flying to the football. So 2nd and 10, ball at the 45. Daniels in the shotgun. Receiver to left, receiver to the right. Samuel moving in motion. Ooh, someone moved. Daniels drops back, throws it to Samuel. Samuel caught at the 45, 50, and is pushed out of bounds at the other side of the 50 at the 48. So, okay, no one moved, I guess. Third and short coming up for the Redskins. Swarming defense. They are all over them. Packers look really good defensively, even on the offense. But again, they just need to get the run game going. In the shotgun is Daniels. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Daniels sending Ertz in motion. Daniels drops back, looking over the middle, fires. It is. Is that caught? It is. As it's caught at the 44, tackled immediately, but he will have the first down. So brand new set of downs for the Redskins. In the shotgun, hurrying it up, play action. Daniels moving to his right now, stepping up. He's taking off and running. He's going to slide forward for about a yard or so. Not too much as Parson pats Daniels on the rear end. Of course, former NFC rivals, or NFC East rivals, I should say. Yeah, they're only going to give him a yard. So 2nd and 9 for Washington. In the shotgun, sending a man in motion. Daniels play action, looking to his left. Fire's going to dump it over the middle, but it's behind him as it falls incomplete. Intended for Merritt. I'm not too sure on the first name. I can't remember the first name of the last name there, but definitely a guy that I saw rising in fantasy drafts. I'm like, who in the world's this guy? I didn't pick him, but I'm a fool, I guess. There's a reason he was rising. So 3rd and 9. In the shotgun, they need to get to the 34 for a brand new set of downs. Trips to the left, 2 receivers to the right. One of them being Eckler. Daniels drops back. Looking. Going to fire, and it is caught. No, he's dropped it. Knocked out. Noah Brown could not hold on. Knocked out at the last second. It's 4th and 9, and I don't think they're going to kick a field goal. This will be a 61-yarder, so it looks like they're going to have to punt it. Noah Brown, the former Cowboy. Out route, shoving the corner to the ground, but a nice recovery by Nixon to knock it out. As there is the punt. And that's going to bounce out of, oh no, well, it's going to be down at about the 8-yard line. That was going to go out of bounds, and Washington, I don't know, pointing like they had the Packers touch it. I don't know. Well, regardless, it's going to be at the 8-yard line for the Packers. So another solid punt. And the punter kind of being the player of the day here. But anyway, the last time he punted him inside the 5, Green Bay drives it down the field. So maybe it doesn't matter. Great play. It was a great play. Nixon with a fantastic play to knock it out. Once again, folks, make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. This is what I do. I call games. I call baseball and football. So, yeah, definitely subscribe to the channel for more play-by-play. Of course, I won't be here tomorrow, but Saturday, once again, Saturday through Thursday is pretty much is my schedule. At least one stream every single day. Weekends, make it 2 at least. 2 streams. So again, it's a lot of football, a lot of baseball on the channel. Of course, once baseball is done, it'll be all football all the time. And yes, even during the week, Tuesdays, yeah, there's college football. Wednesdays, yeah, no, there's still college football. So yeah, we'll be doing a lot on this channel. So again, subscribe for more play-by-play with DrDelay. Feel free to, of course, to vote in the poll I have. Let me know who you think is going to win. 55% of you guys have the Packers winning. 45% have the Commies Redskins. So that's actually pretty close. That's 11-9. Jeez, 50-50. And of course, let me know who you got in the comment section below. Let me know do you have any wild takes on the season? Hey, you know what? I don't mind chatting with you guys. I can have a little debate with you during the commercial break. That's cool with me. Let's get the run game going. Yeah, this will be a good time for it. So definitely do that. Definitely subscribe to the channel. Again, so far, Daniel 6 for 8 for 20 yards. Just hasn't really been able to find anybody. Receivers not able to come open. Love, on the other hand, again, 8 for 11, 128 and a touchdown. Running the ball. Love still leading the team in rushing yards, 1 for 14. Josh Jacobs, 5 for 13. Golden himself on the end around there, 1 for 6. Washington 2 for 3 with Eckler, and Daniels is 1 for 1. It's been it's been pretty one-sided. Working our way back to Green Bay, where again it's 7-0. So they're just going over the replays here again. Kraft coming open. Wagner had no idea. Looks like it was a miscommunication there. Then the touchdown to Dobbs. As Love, play action, steps up, fires deep, down the middle, it's incomplete. Golden just a step or 2 behind the ball. Oh, man, they were going for the home run on the first play. I respect it. I love it. Go Packers. Let's go Aaron Rodgers. Wait a second. Yeah, Trubisky might be a few years behind. So 2nd and 10 coming up for the Packers. in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Love sending Jacobs in motion, and he's actually going to hand it off to him. He's at the 10, and he's brought down at about the 16. That was a nice little play there. Sending the running back in motion, but nope, never mind. We're going to hand off the ball to you. So that makes it 3rd and manageable. No pressure on the night. Love is 7 for 7, 122 with pressure, 1 for 4 and 6 yards. 3rd and 1 in the shotgun. Trips to the right, running back to his right as well. Love hands it off to Jacobs. Jacobs is able to get the first down as he's brought down at the 20. Nice little gain of 3. Again, first down, Packers. Do you think the Bears gave the game away or the Vikings won it? I think the Vikings won it. I don't really buy the Bears. I have no faith in the Bears. Bears, not a fan. Not really a fan of. I think Williams kind of overrated. You know, he's got great talent, arm talent, but, you know, I don't know. I didn't really see that last year. That's just me. I think the Vikings took it as it's Love in the shotgun. Love. Play action, looking to his left, fires deep down the left sideline. It is caught, but is it in bounds? No, it is not. It's a nice catch. Who was that intended to? Malik Heath, and I'll tell you what, that is going to be close. They may have to look at this again. The right foot is down, dragging it. The left foot's down too. Oh, man, if they challenge this, they may win it. And they are going to challenge. Love knew it immediately, it looks like, as they're doing the replay of him like, hey, that was a catch. On LaFleur, yeah, like, hey, I want to challenge that catch. So this might be a huge play. What was that? A 30 or so yard play that may be going in favor of the Packers. Again, there's a challenge here, so bear with me, folks, as there's going to be a little bit of a delay on the field. Delay on Dr. Delay. I know, that's hilarious. Ha ha, I gotcha. All right, so the call is reversed. Hey, that was pretty quick. I like that. I like that. We need quick stuff like that. So the Packers moving the chains via the big play. Again, that was huge. Like to see what the total yardage was there. Packers, again, have looked so good tonight. Washington, again, it's been a rough start. You know, I'm not trying to sound like I'm pro-Packer here, but, hey, I'm just calling it the way it is. They're averaging 8.7 yards a play. Washington, 1.9. I don't know what you want me to tell me or what you want me to tell you. It's just, it's not looked pretty. 1st and 10 at the 43 of Washington in the shotgun. Love hands it off to Jacobs. Nice move, but he's met at the line of scrimmage, though he's fighting forward and may have gotten about 2, maybe 3. I don't know. Regardless, it'll be 2nd and about 7 or 8. Yeah, Love saw the toe drag from 30 yards away. 100%, Trisk. 100%. That was quick. Shouldn't have to waste a challenge there. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. All right, 2nd down. Ball at the 40. Love is under center. Drops back to pass. Throws. It's caught at the 37, 35, 30, and tackled out of bounds at the 25. That was Romeo Dobbs, who again caught the slant route for the touch, or caught the 5-yard catch earlier for the touchdown. So he's been having a nice night fantasy-wise. 3 for 28 and a touchdown if you have a PPR league. There you go. Probably already matched his projected total, if I had to guess. Why do they keep trying to run the ball at the middle? They can't run off tackle, too. Yeah. Oh, they can run off. Yeah, they can, I guess. Maybe they don't know that. 1st and 10, ball at the 23. Love under center. Love hands it off to Jacobs up the middle, and he's not going to get anywhere. It's like, you know what? We're going to try to prove Chris wrong here. And it's like, oh, wait a second. We may have actually proved him right, as that should be a loss of 1. Yeah, I don't even think he got back to the line of scrimmage. I don't know. I'd like to see the 2nd and 11 here to confirm. Yes, there it is, 2nd and 11. Tackled by Javon Kinlaw. He's been pretty solid throughout his career. Love is under center. 2 receivers to the left, 1 receiver to the right. That is Golden. Love, play action's going to toss it to Kraft. It's caught at the 23. Stiff arm, 20, 15, 10. Brought down at the 7. Kraft just shoving a guy off him and then breaking tackles. Oh, that was nice. He's had a nice night too. And he even chipped a guy at the beginning. So, again, just doing all the work. Blocking, just shrugging off tacklers. Again, it's been all Packers. I mean, shoot, you might be like, are you sure that's a Steelers logo there? I promise you I'm a Steelers fan. But the Packers look good. 1st and goal. Ball at the 7 in the shotgun. Love hands it off to Jacobs. Up the middle. He's fighting, and he's close, but he's going to be brought down at about the 2. And that was a decent gain there. Gain of 5. Such a great athlete. Yeah, Kraft is showing his ability tonight. 2nd and goal. Hurry up. That's what they're doing. Hands it off to Jacobs up the middle. Trucking a guy. He's in. Touchdown. Green Bay Packers. And the Packers just look like they're dominating this one. 10 plays, 92 yards. Again, it's the same thing. The punter pins them deep, and they go all the way. They've had 2 90-plus drives, or 90-yard drives, I should say, in this one. It's been, it's been all Packers as we're pending the extra points. Snap, hold, kick is up, and it is good. 14-0 Packers over the Redskins with 7:34 left to go in the first half. They will step away. I will be right here. Pardon me, my voice is going out. Jeez, oh, man. I'm just getting old. That's what it is. But once again, folks, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to leave a like and, of course, subscribe to the channel. Do it right now. We're a growing channel. You may as well help us grow even further. Again, a lot of baseball, a lot of football on the channel. So, again, if you're a fan of either of those sports, if you're a fan of even sports betting, I mean, I have a lot of sports bettors that have subscribed to the channel as well because they're like, hey, what's happening in the game? I'm like, hey, I got you. This guy has this amount of hits, or this guy has this amount of yards. Yeah, it's happened before. And, of course, again, you don't just have to be a Steelers fan. Obviously, I'm a Steelers fan covering other games. It's not just a Steelers channel. Though, again, I'm covering every single Steelers game. We'll be covering multiple games every single Sunday and trying to get as many, many games as possible. Baseball and, of course, football. That's 11 games in a row. He's gotten a rushing touchdown. That's a nice streak. Jacobs has been quite the find again, just averaging over 3 yards a carry. So not that great, but credit to them for not giving up on the run. That is also pretty huge. And again, great teams know how to run the ball in December and the playoffs. They need to get Jacobs going. Only 3 yards a carry. That's not going to cut it. I don't know why I backed out of here. That's not what I wanted. I have this for that. There you go. What did he have in the first game again? I can't recall. He had, actually, I have no idea. He is 19 for 66, so I guess I can do the math. I could do the math if I really wanted to. Right, so at 8 for what? 8 for 32? No, that's not right. He didn't have that much. Yeah, that would have been 4 yards carry. He had less than that, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, folks, definitely subscribe to the channel if you consider yourself a sports fan. Again, like I said, it's a growing channel, and this is what I do. I call games, baseball and football. Lots of football. Again, I'll be covering games Saturday and, of course, Sunday as well for the NFL and college as well. So, and also feel free to chat down below, chat and talk about whatever you'd like. Trying to read as many comments. 11 straight touchdowns. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. That is pretty good. And it looks like we do have an injury. I don't know what happened, but it looks serious because they have the cart and the entire team. The entire team is out there. So this is not good. This is Dietrich Wise, and they'll show the replay here. Now, he's been in the league for a while. Oh, his leg. Oh, my gosh. Yeah. That's not good. Yeah, special teams, it's always dangerous. Especially just all the big guys up front, you know, all the entanglement. Hopefully he's okay. Offensive line will take a few weeks of jail, so I'm not too worried about Too worried yet about the run game. I got you. Yeah, hopefully he is okay. Yeah, no, that's not good. So he might be done. Well, he's definitely done for the game, but hopefully not for the season. But he might be done for the season. We'll see. Won't speculate here, even though I just did. So once again, folks, feel free to chat down below, talk about whatever you'd like. And again, I try to read as many comments as possible. I was wondering why it was taking a little bit longer, and yeah, that would definitely answer the question. Yeah, it looks like his leg got caught underneath another lineman as it was falling down, and yeah, may have hyperextended or something, tore it. Football is definitely not a soft game for sure. Looking at team stats, again, it's been a one-sided affair. The Packers with 243 total yards. The Redskins here at 23. Again, it's just not a pretty game, but of course they will have the ball back and looking to, you know, at least get something on the board before halftime. You have 7 minutes to do it. 1 for 4 on third down. You can't do that. He's Daniel's 6 for 8, but only for 21 yards. So again, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. It's not looking good if you're a Redskins fan. It really isn't. Hello, second time. How's it going, Sean? Thank you for stopping on by. We got Redskins and Packers right now. We're in an injury delay. A guy, they brought the card out. Was not pretty. Was not pretty by any means for Dietrich Wise. So hopefully he's okay. But yeah, again, it's really been all Packers in this one. Again, your stats for the game. Jane Daniels, 6 for 8, 20 yards. Again, it's just hasn't really had much time. Love, 11 for 15, 199 and a touchdown. He's looked really good today. Other than that, really that one sack. You know, again, he was holding on the ball. I mean, there really wasn't many people open. That one guy, Wicks, was open. There's Wise, and yeah, he tears. Yeah, I mean, it definitely, it did not look good. Thoughts on Jacobs under 75 yards? I can see it. I can see it. To be honest with you, descend. I could see it. My brother broke his ankle in high school getting rolled up on like that. Never played again because he didn't want to. Yeah, I don't blame him. I don't blame him. Football is, it's a lot. It's a very physical sport. So I totally understand. Descend, yeah, I don't know. That's a risk as that's kicked off and fielded at the 5. He's at the 10, 15, 20, 25, stumbles to about the 30-yard line. My wife is a Skins fan, but I was just gifted the Favre jersey by the town. Oh, my gosh. I guess we're a bit torn tonight. Okay. Well, yeah, I don't know. Well, you're a Jets fan. So, yeah, I don't know. He's so big, it took like 4 people to carry him off the field. Oh, man. All right, 1st and 10 for the Redskins. You got Green Bay -3 and Josh Jacobs under 75. Oh, I could see under 75, to be honest with you. Yeah, okay. So far, not too bad, but you never know. Again, one random long run would do you in. As it's 1st and 10 in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right, 1 receiver left, sending Debo in motion. Daniels hands it off. This is Witt, as he is going to get tackled. That's not Witt, that's Merritt. What am I talking about? Witt. Krosky Merritt. What am I talking about? Krosky Merritt with the run. And they're hurrying up. He was a gain of 5. They're at the 35. In the pistol. Daniels keeping it on the RPO. Looking. And he throws. It's caught. Tipped. Oh, and he's hit immediately. But he was able to hang on. That was a nice catch by McLaurin. Looked a little bit shaky at the beginning. But Daniels with a nice throw. How's he looking? He's got about 35 yards. 35 yards. I can double check for you in a moment whenever I get a stoppage here. We might have a stoppage right here, actually, as there's an injured lineman for Washington, Coleman. Jacobs is at 34 yards. So, again, it's like, I don't know. It's going to be, he'll probably finish around 75 yards. It's just a flip of the coin if he's going to go over or under. What a catch. Yeah, no, it was. He had to juggle it a little bit, but was able to hold on after he took that shot. So, again, a little bit of a stoppage of play here as Washington. With a nice play there, the first really solid play for them tonight. As they have, again, the Redskins have struggled to move the ball. They really have. So, as you can see, again, Daniels only with 34 yards. Krosky Merritt has 5 yards. It's been brutal. Hey, my friend, how are you doing? I am doing good. I'm doing great. I'm glad you're doing good as well. Actually, I don't know if I'm doing great. I'm okay. I kind of lied there. I'm okay. I'm okay, Kenneth. But I'm hanging in there. Having a good time, though, calling this game. It's fun. All right, so Coleman is able to walk off the field under his own power, so that's always good to see. As we'll get back into this one. They're in the huddle, 1st and 10, and it should be at about the 49. You think Washington even got a chance of winning this game? Let's see how they do on this drive. They have yet to look any good. This is the most promising they've looked all night. In the shotgun is Daniels. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Daniels, play action, looking, fires to the left. It is almost intercepted. Oh, a little bit of a miscommunication with McLaurin and Daniels. And the Packers almost made him pay. It's Micah Parsons tearing it up. Parsons been okay. I don't know if Parsons really done much, but maybe just his pressure has just his presence has just made it rough. I don't know. I don't think he's really done much though. 2nd and 10 in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Daniels drops back, fires. It's caught at the 45. And he's fighting forward, and he's going to get tackled at about the 42. They need to get to the 41, so that's going to bring up 3rd and 1 coming up for Washington. As they're going to try to hurry it up here. So in the shotgun, Packers defense isn't ready, and they snap it, hands it off, and Merritt's easily got the first down and a little bit more as he's brought down at about the 37. Krosky Merritt with the first down. Do we have a former Packer in the chat? Really? Where? Authority's okay. Yeah, Sean, he seemed to be okay. 1st and 10 at the 38. They marked him at the 38 in the shotgun. Daniels, play action. Looking, stepping up, and he's going to take off, and he's tripped at about the 33. So that's a gain of about 5. Heck, if we had a former athlete in the chat, that'd be so cool. I technically was a former athlete for high school. Just saying. All right, 2nd and 5 as we're approaching the 5-minute mark in the first half. Parsons not on the field. Daniels in the shotgun. Receiver to the right, 2 receivers to the left, tight end in tight also to the left. Daniels awaiting the snap, drops back, looking to his right, fires. It is batted away by Nixon. Tried the little bit of the comeback route there, but Nixon was all over it. Who was a better receiver, Santana Moss on the Skins or Donald Driver on the Packers? Ooh, that's a good question. That is a great question. Oh, man, I think I'm going to lead Donald Driver, but, man, Moss was really good as well. 3rd and 5 at the 33. They need to get to the 28 in the shotgun. Trips to the left, one receiver to the right. Daniels changing it up a little bit. Daniels drops back, steps up, fires, and it is incomplete. Pass intended for Terry McLaurin, but the pass sailed out of bounds, and that'll bring up 4th down. And again, this would be, honestly, I feel like you should take the points because, again, the offenses look pretty bad. You should just be happy that, hey, let's get on the board and see if we can go with the momentum here. Packers minus 20.5. I mean, I don't know about that one, descend. Kenneth Clark hasn't. Kenny Clark. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. All right, snap, hold, kick. It is up, and it is good as it sneaks in on the left upright. 51-yard attempt is successful. The Packers, of course, still up 14-3 with 4:27 left to go in the first half. They will step away. I, of course, will stay right here. Trisk says driver. Jason says driver. Folks, again, feel free to chat down below. Get in on this. Again, who do you guys think? If you guys think Santana Moss was a better receiver than Donald Driver, let us know. If you think Donald Driver was better than Santana Moss, let us know in the chat. Again, love having conversations with you guys, especially when we talk about sports. It's always a pleasure to do that. And, of course, feel free to make sure to hit the like button. The like button is very helpful to small channels like mine. And, of course, subscribing to the channel is a big help because, definitely more subscribers, better channel. That's just how it goes. So definitely subscribe. If you are a sports fan, sports better, doesn't matter. We take all of you. We started accepting Cowboys fans a few months ago, so that was able to make all 32 teams represented on this channel. So yeah, we accept everybody. Reggie White or Bruce Smith? Oh, definitely Reggie White. Reggie White for sure. All right, we're awaiting the kickoff. There it is, as it's fielded at the 2. He's at the 5, the 10, 15, 20, 25. Hit hard at about the 27. Nice little return there, and that's where the Packers will begin their drive. Yeah, I don't know about Packers minus 20.5. I mean, it was trending that way, but we'll see. Donald Driver, says Chris. All right, 1st and 10 for the Packers. In the shotgun, ball at the 27. Sending Kraft in motion, and he's going to hand it off. This Williams at the 30, 35, 40, and pushed out of bounds at the 43. That was a nice little run there, having the receiver in the backfield running the ball. We've kind of seen that in the form of Ty Montgomery. And then before you know it, he was a running back. So Ty Montgomery, a little shout out there. 30, 35. I don't know if he stepped out. I feel like he did. I don't know where they marked it. That's going to be close. But again, I believe he did get the first down regardless. No, he didn't. Okay, 2nd and 2. My bad. 2nd and 2. He stepped out at the 35. Under center is Love. Receiver to the right, receiver to the left. Tight ends in tight. Love hands it off to Jacobs. Trying to get something, and he will get the first down as he fights forward for about a gain of 5. But there is a penalty marker on the field. And it's holding on the offense. That'll back him up 10. So that 5-yard run is nullified. So I'm sure Descend loves the sound of that. Shout out Descend. Under 75 yards for Jacobs, if I remember correctly. As they're going to show the hold, and I don't remember what number they called. I don't really see it, to be honest with you. In the angle they showed, I didn't see nothing. If you've ever been to a Packers game, I've only been to one NFL game, and it was I guess you could say a neutral site game, and it's going to sound really weird after I explain this after this play. 2nd and 12 in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Love drops back, looking. He's going to toss it to Brooks. He's at the 20, and he's hit immediately at the 25. He's got nowhere as he's tackled at the line of scrimmage. So my dad, we live in Texas, and we lived close to, a few hours away from San Antonio. This was during Hurricane Katrina. So the Saints didn't have a home, so they played in San Antonio. My dad secured tickets to a Falcons-Saints game. And, at the age of 9 or 10, I was taken for my first and only NFL game. As of now, Aaron Brooks Saints versus the Michael Vick Falcons. And it was a treat. If I remember correctly, the Falcons won like 38-35 or 35-31. That was a really awesome day as Love drops back, looking over the middle. Now he's scrambling to his left, keeping his eyes downfield. He fires it deep down the left side. It is incomplete. Pass intended for Dobbs, and Lattimore and Dobbs were just locked up. Nothing happening there, so that'll bring up 4th down. Trisk, I bought a used push mower from a local yokel on Saturday. Turned out he ran an antique score. He gave me an authentic Brett Favre jersey. That's nice. I don't know if Trisk's still here. Is Trisk here? Yeah, he is. Trisk is here. Packers, their own worst enemy. You don't have to root for anybody. You can root for whoever you want. Well, I mean, you can root for whoever you like. I know you're a Jets fan, Sean. You can root for the Jets. All right, here is Whalen with the punt. Gets it off. Fielded at the 20. He's got some space at the 25. The 30. Makes the guy miss at the 35. 40. And brought down at the 43. So Washington will take over with just over 2 minutes to go in the first half. That sounds pretty cool. Michael Vick was a treat to watch. Oh, yeah. It was. It definitely was. Got to see him. He's definitely the best quarterback I have seen in person for sure. Michael Vick, Aaron Brooks would be the second. And believe it or not, Daniel Jones is the third. I saw one college game, and it was the Independence Bowl. Duke was playing in Louisiana. They played against Temple. So I got to see senior year Daniel Jones. In the shotgun is Daniels. 2 receivers to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Sending a man in motion. Daniels drops back, looking, steps up, and he may be taking off, and he is. He's at the 45 and is going to run out of bounds at about the 50. Nice little run there. And that'll take us to the 2-minute warning again. The Packers all over the Redskins, but the Redskins do have the ball at midfield. It's 14-3 with about 1:55 left to go in this one. That's great, Doctor. We have rooting liberty. I guess I don't understand what that actually means. I'm sorry. I guess I'm dumb sometimes. Once again, folks, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to leave a like and, of course, subscribe to the channel. If you're enjoying today's call, this is what I do. Again, I call games. I call baseball. I call football. And, of course, I'm a huge Steelers fan. But obviously, is this a Steelers game? No, it's not. So that means I cover other games as well. And, I also, again, I enjoy doing this. Hopefully you guys enjoy it as well. This Sunday, the expected games will happen. Steelers-Seahawks on the channel. That's happening in the first wave. And then the second game was voted on by you guys. You guys voted for Eagles-Chiefs because you guys hate me. And that's okay. I'm going to call it anyway. You guys voted for it, so I call it. That is what's going to happen. For Saturday, we got a football game at noon Eastern time. We have a baseball game right after that, about an hour after that. And then we'll have another football game that evening. So, again, feel free to join me. With college football, though, for now, I'm just trying to build up my audience. So I'm trying to get games that might not be seen by many other people. So it might not be the most appealing teams nationwide, but they've been working for me for college. I mean, you guys, if you guys Google college football on Saturdays on YouTube, you probably know what I'm talking about. You said we can root for whoever we wanted to. Sorry. Oh, okay. Yeah. Root for whoever you'd like. You're all good. But, you didn't vote for that? Oh, you didn't vote for Eagles-Chiefs? Well, thank you. Everyone else did. I mean, I'd say like what, 70% of the channel of the subscribers voted for that. It is what it is. It is what it is. I mean, it's all good. Again, I just feel like the other games will give me a better chance. I mean, you guys shouldn't care about that. That should be on me. I mean, I'm just being open and honest that, yeah, like covering games that won't be covered by a lot of streamers should equal more views. You know, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Will help me stand out a little bit more. All right, again, the 2-minute warning is over. We're back in Lambeau, Washington. Facing a 2nd and 2 at the 49. In the shotgun, 2 receivers to the left, 1 receiver to the right. Daniels going to hand it off. This is Eckler, and Eckler fighting, and he's going to get the first down as he got enough. Gain of 3 as that moves the chains at the 46. Clock continuing to run. We're at 1:37 and counting. In the shotgun, 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Daniels hands it off to Eckler up the middle at the 45 and brought down at the 41. They might say 42. His knee may have been down. Can he do a Arizona football game? I'd like to. I mean, it really just, as far as NFL, again, that's voted on by you guys. In the shotgun, 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. And we have a false start. Oh, man, that was so obvious. That was Laramie Tunsil. I know the Giants fans love that guy. No. I'm thinking of someone else. That's Eric Flowers. Laramie Tunsil was Miami. Then he went to Houston. Yes. He had that mask. A turnover here would be nice. For Packers fans, it definitely would. For me, you know, I like close competitive games personally. But, you know, if it's a blowout, it's a blowout. You know, if you deserve to get blowed out, then that's fine. All right, that'll back him up 5, 2nd and 10. In the shotgun at the 46. Trips to the right, 2 receivers to the left. Clock is winding, 57 seconds and counting. Daniels drops back. Heavy pressure, tosses to Samuel. He's at the 45, and he's brought down at the 40. Ball came loose at the end, but I don't think it matters. I think he was already down. As, again, the clock continues to run. But Washington might not be pressing it now. Again, it's 3rd and 4. So, you know, you don't want to really give too much time to the Packers, but you also want to kind of see what you can do here if you get this first down. 30 seconds. In the shotgun. Trips to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Daniels drops back, looking, moving to his left. Now stopping, fires to the right side. It is almost intercepted. Pass intended for Eckler. Probably not the greatest idea to throw Eckler a jump ball, but luckily for Daniels, it was not caught by the defender, incomplete. So they may be attempting, I don't know, it'd be a 57-yard field goal. What do you think? What do you think, guys? They are. It's going to be a 58-yarder. This would give the Packers some nice field position if he doesn't make it. The kick is up. The kick is no good. He missed it. Left. And the Packers will have the ball at about midfield with 14 seconds left. So, again, the Packers could easily go about 15, 20 yards and get themselves an easy 3 here. Chip shot. Oh, yeah. 58 yards. Nothing. I mean, hey, if it's Chris Boswell, then shoot, that guy can. He's the best kicker. He is by far the best kicker. All right, again, 14 seconds. They have the ball at their own 48. They need about 15 yards. That would give them about a 55, 56-yard field goal. So they have a shot here in the shotgun. Trips to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Love drops back. Moving. Throws to the right. It is caught at the 36. He was going backwards, though, and the ref's going to say they're going to stop the clock anyway. That was huge. Looks like it was a gain of about 14. And they're at the 38. 8 seconds left. I still can't believe the Steelers kicker made a 60-yarder. Hey, Boswell's the best. Boswell is the best kicker. I am not kidding. In the shotgun, trips to the left, one tight end in, tight to the right, hands it off to Jacobs. Jacobs up the middle, and he's got a nice gain here. And he's going to be tackled at about the 31, and the Packers are going to call timeout. And that should make it about a 49-yard attempt for the Packers. So, again, potentially a timeline where we're entering halftime at 14-6. The Packers trying to make it 17-3. Jacobs calling timeout himself. That's nice to see the awareness. Of course, for some reason, I don't know why, but you'll see players call timeout right in front of the referees, and they won't grant it to them. It's like only coaches can call timeouts now, which is weird. All right, again, a 48-yard attempt. They are set up at about the middle of the hash mark, so pretty much right down the middle. As there's the snap, hold, kick. It is up, and it is... Oh, and it's doinked. No good. McManus can't believe it. Well, that's going to do it for the first half. The Packers, again, all over the Redskins, 14-3. As, again, I don't know. I'll probably just stay here again for 15 minutes. Haven't really figured out the halftime thing yet. That's something I need to really address. Like, hey, what am I doing during halftime? Because, I don't know, it's pretty boring. Pretty boring. But once again, folks, make sure, again, to leave a like and, of course, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. I mean, this is what I do. I call games. I call baseball. I call football. So if you're a fan of either sport, if you're a sports bettor, if you're a fan of the Steelers, you're a fan of the Packers, you're a fan of the Redskins, you're a fan of whatever, definitely subscribe to the channel. Even Cowboys fans. Again, we started accepting those about 2 months ago, so don't feel like you shouldn't subscribe. We have everybody here. Your favorite kicker ever was Tom Tupa. He could kick field goals, punt, and yes, he could play quarterback. Yes, he could. I remember I saw an NFL throwback YouTube video on that. When he was on the field, anything could happen. Yep. Come on, man. Got to be able to make those. It was just making up for the missed field goal. I'm assuming that the Washington kicker was supposed to make that. That's why he missed it. That's just the conspiracy theory in me. Have you heard of Tom? Oh, yeah, I have. Oh, yeah, I have heard of him for sure. I have heard of him. Yeah, no, he was great. I know him on the Jets, though. That's the only, time I remember him. Like in footage. Rising Rhino's in the house. Folks, if you haven't done so already, check out Rising Rhino. Check him out right now. He is a legend. He's my co-host for that show that we run Mondays and Thursday mornings. I'll go ahead and check on Rising Rhino. Definitely check him out right now. No, we can't. We're going to look at the Cadillac half-pound burger because this guy has ads. Who would have ads? Who has ads? It's that guy right there. Check out Rising Rhino. Check out Rising Rhino. Definitely let him know. Hey, tell him I said hi. Whatever. I guess I'm supposed to chat something. I don't really know how this works. Let's see. Let me go ahead and hide. That guy's doing clown emoji. Gregory, if you're talking bad about me, well, then you're a clown, bud. Delay. Okay, but yeah, appreciate you guys again for hanging out. Again, make sure to like and subscribe. It's been fun tonight. Jack McCool, Rhino Raid, Rising Rhino Raid. Raid, hi, Dr. Lay Chamas. RC, hello. Everybody's raiding. So again, feel free to, actually, I need to, why, that's why I'm wondering why in the world can't you guys head over? It's because Clown Doink. Oh, I see what you're talking about. So again, feel free to click on that link and just head on over there and say hi. Tell them Doctor sent you. And appreciate you guys for hanging out. Again, Rhino, thank you very much. You're a legend. You are a legend indeed. But again, I appreciate you guys for hanging out. You like the stream and you're already subbed. Well, thank you, Crazed Froggy. Appreciate card Crazed Froggy. I appreciate you. George, hello there. Shamus is in the house. Everybody's in the house. Again, RC, a true Raider. Better be calling it the kicker a clown Raider. You better be doing that. You might have some problems. I will come at the Raiders even more now on the show. I know that kind of sounded weird. I'm not exactly pro Raider on my rankings here. I'm just kidding. Probably not. What is happening, Dr. Al? We're just saying hi. Just saying hi. That's it. What up, brother? How's it going? Raider, sorry. Hopefully all is well. We're just saying hi to each other. He's helping me. I'm helping him. I mean, he's more helping me, to be honest with you. I'm not really I'm not much of a big channel, to be honest with you. So, yeah. But, hey, we're growing. Again, we're rising. We're rising. Not necessarily rising like the Rhino, but we're growing. Didn't they infiltrate the stream? No, they didn't infiltrate the stream. But, how's the stream going? It's going good. It's honestly going great. Honestly, it's much better than I thought. So, but yeah. Again, folks, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Feel free to chat about whatever. I mean, it's halftime. I mean, I got nothing for you. I mean, shoot, if you guys want to chat about whatever, chat about whatever. There's this little game that I found. It's you can pretty much sim whatever NFL matchup you wanted to. So if you guys have any teams here that you were like, well, you know, who would win? Like this little thing says the 85 Bears or the 72 Dolphins, who wins? So we can go ahead and try that. We'll go ahead and put Chicago as the away team here because, again, their defense is pretty good. And Miami, 72. Who would win? Who do you guys have winning? I honestly have no idea, to be honest with you. I would go. We're going to have to go. I don't know what stadium they were in, but we'll just go ahead and pick a team in Miami. We'll go pro player. I don't know if that's it. So we have, it says the Dolphins, the 72 Dolphins would beat the 85 Bears. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Go, Pack, go. Halftime, so I checked in. Oh, I need to hit that like button. Thank you, DS. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Trisk has the 85 Bears. Unfortunately, you were incorrect, Trisk. Apparently, the Dolphins led 14-0 at halftime, and the Bears with 10 unanswered in the fourth quarter. Not enough. Bears with 40 rushes, 197 yards. And it just wasn't enough. Walter Payton, 161 yards on the ground. Mercury Morris, only 43. Larry Zonka, 34. But apparently, Jim McMahon with 2 picks. That is a killer. What year was the Immaculate Deception? This guy. Oh, man, that's right. The Raiders call it something else. The Immaculate Deception with Atkinson, right? I remember. I would watch that stuff all the time, you know, with the old Steelers and the Raiders. I guess we can go ahead and look at it. Let's see. What would happen? Would history repeat if we had the Oakland Raiders, the 1972 Oakland Raiders, taking on the 1972 Pittsburgh Steelers? Let's see. That was Three Rivers. They should have Three Rivers here, right? They better. There we go. It was like 10 degrees. What do we got? 24-16. Oh, man, that's so good. We win again. The 72 Steelers over the 72 Dolphins. Again, folks, you guys can, just to keep it going, you guys can just recommend old teams. Who would you like to see? Who would you like to see? Now, this is a pretty neat machine. I love it so much. And we're just passing on the time because, again, halftime, probably about 10 more minutes, and then we'll get back, of course, into the action. My 24-17 score is still in play. Yeah, it is. It is. Switch the way. Okay, switch. Okay, put the Steelers on the road. And we'll put the Raiders home. I don't remember what was the stadium called. Was it like the Oakland Coliseum or something? We'll just go Oakland Stadium. I honestly have no idea. It'll probably be about 70 degrees. And, oh, the Steelers win again. Oh, man. The Steelers are just too good. Not good, apparently, for the undefeated 72 Dolphins, but you know what I'm saying? They're pretty good. The 86 Packers and the 86 Steelers. All right, I'm going to cheat a little bit because, you know, I kind of have the channel here. I'm going to put the Packers as the away team. So we'll do that. Oh, that's right. I got to change the team here. Pittsburgh Steelers, 86. Sent home. Got to change. I don't like that you have to change the stadium. It should already be. I mean, I really can't complain, though. It should be already at the stadium. 70 degrees. And the Steelers all over the Packers, 28-10. Descend, you're cooked. Oh, no. Yeah, at 41 at the half. Yeah, it's, I mean, you never know. I mean, you never know. You never know. I don't want to say you're done. You're cooked. Actually, it's 42 at the half. Not to make it worse, Descend, but ESPN is saying it's 42 at the half. Again, 12 carries, 42 yards for Josh Jacobs. That's more than the entire Washington team with 9 for 34. Daniels, 9 for 15, 49 yards. Love is 13 for 18, 214, and a touchdown. I mean, again, it's been pretty bad. The Bears versus the Raiders. I'm assuming you want to keep it 85. So we'll go ahead and change that. The 85 Bears. And you said the Los Angeles Raiders. So that means 85. Okay. Gonna have to change it. What was the stadium called? Los Angeles? LA Memorial? Probably that one, huh? That sounds about right. All right, what do we got? We have, oh man, the Raiders all over the 85 Bears. Oh my goodness, the 85 Bears overrated, folks. Do I dare say overrated? We're going to put you over here. That's amazing. The 85 Bears, they don't know how to win in the simulation. All right, what do we got? We have Trisk here, 79 Steelers, 81 Niners. Who's home, Trisk? Now let's go ahead and put the Steelers at home. I got to cheat. I got to give every advantage for my team. Again, folks, feel free to put in your suggestions. I mean, this is fun to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a football nerd or something. But I love. I mean, I know I'm a football nerd, but like this stuff, I will do this off the air. Honestly, like I've done that before. I sat here for like 30 minutes. I'm like, dude, this is awesome. All right, we have the Niners over the Steelers. Unbelievable. I even gave them home. I even gave the Steelers the home game. Niners, too good. Joe Montana, 19 for 27, 214. Terry Bradshaw, 8 for 17, 85 yards and a pick. Unbelievable. Franco Harris couldn't get anything on the ground, 16 for 51. Sidney Thornton, 10 for 37. Rocky Blyer, 7 for 15. Ricky Patton, 15 for 44. There's nothing doing. Wow, the 81 Niners over the 76 Steelers. Again, if you guys have any recommendations, I'm all ears. Oh, you got one here. No way they would be shut out. Well, hey, that's what it said. I could actually run it again if you'd like. It resimulates. There we go. So you have 13-7 on the resim. All right, so what do we got? 60 Cowboys versus the Texans. Okay. Wait a second. We're back. Hold on. I'm sorry. True Raider, we will come to you very, very much at next commercial break. That's what we'll do. Okay, we're back. That actually made it go by so fast. We're going to do that every single time now. That's awesome. Okay, the Packers are kicking off to Washington to begin the second half. So I do apologize, Raider. I know you're probably going to go back to Rhino, but I do appreciate you stopping by. I owe you one if you do leave, which, I mean, that's okay. You can definitely go back to Rhino. But But I owe you one. We'll make next time you're in here, you are priority number one for the sim. As McManus is ready to kick things back off in the second half. Going right to left on your YouTube screens at the 10, the 20, the 25, the 30. Oh, 35. Stiff arm, 40, 45, 50. 45 walks out of bounds at the 44 as Deebo Samuel with a nice kickoff return, and that should get things going for Washington. Oh, man, just like that. Just like that. Just like that. Oh, man. Well, hey. Again, Washington needs it. You know, looking again at the stats, you can just see total stats, 82 yards. I'm just realize my face is on the wrong side. You guys are like, what the heck? There we go. But yeah, Washington needs something. 82 total yards, 274 for the Packers. 1st and 10, trips to the left for Daniels. Daniels hands it off, and he's up the middle, and he's going to get tripped up at about the 40-yard line as Krosky merits with a gain of about 4. RC, how's it going again? Next stream Saturday. Let's see. Probably, 11 Central, 12 o'clock Eastern. At the 40, in the shotgun as Daniels trips to the left. One tight end, to the right. Daniels drops back, looking, and he's going to throw it down in the dirt. Had no faith in Krosky Merritt. Incomplete. That was a pretty fun halftime idea. Yeah, no, we're going to do that. That's the way to go. It makes halftime go quick, and good engagement, too. Again, feel free, whenever we do that again, which I'll tell you guys next time, but definitely recommend teams. Butterfly, how's it going? Butterfly, how's it going? Good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you. I really do. 32 likes. That's awesome. Again, if you like what you see, folks, like and subscribe. Football and baseball. We got both. Saturday, we got both. 2 football and 1 baseball game. 3rd and 6. As looks like there's a little bit of delay. I don't know what's going on. No, I'm not trying to plug my name in there. All right, in the shotgun, 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Daniels awaiting the snap. It's loud. Daniels drops back. Heavy pressure, throws over the middle. It's caught at the 32. Williams, the defender, was on him. He's looking around for a flag, but no flag given. 1st down, Redskins. Jonathan, 06 Packers, 11 Packers. Okay, I'll try to get that again. I will prioritize. I don't know if Raiders still here, but I'll prioritize that, and then I'll do that on the commercial break. I think it's fun. It is fun indeed. Early to bed. Okay, well, you have a good night, Butterfly. Thank you for stopping by. 1st and 10 at the 31. In the shotgun. Daniels hands it off. This is Krosky Witt. He's at the 30 and slung down at about the 28. Krosky Witt. Did I say Krosky Witt again? Krosky Merritt. Why do I want to say Witt? I have no idea, but it's Merritt. Merritt. Witt. Who's Witt? 2nd and 6 at the 27. In the shotgun, running back to his right, 2 receivers to his left. Daniels drops back, looking. He's going to swing it out to Samuel. He's at the 30, cuts inside, 25, and he's gang tackled at the 24. So there's like 4 Packers on him. Oh my goodness, a pack of Packers all over him. Don't delay. Hit that like for the Dr. Delay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Again, appreciate you, Butterfly. Hopefully all is well with you. 3rd and 3 coming up for the Redskins. Ball at the 24. They need to get to the 21 for a brand new set of downs in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Daniels changing up the line. Oh, they might have to call a timeout. Oh, they got the snap off. Daniels drops back, heavy pressure, and down he goes. Sack. But there is a flag on the play. Oh, you're here for a bet, just been going to bed. Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Again, I'm just entertainment. You can turn me off at any time. As it looks like there's going to be a holding call on Washington. That penalty is declined because of the sack, and I imagine they're going to kick the field goal. Again, it's probably really frustrating, again, with such great field position, only to come away with a potential field goal. A subscribe today keeps the doctor coming your way. Oh, that'd be great. That would be great. 4th and 13. Again, a 52-yard field goal attempt from the right hash. Snap, hold, kick. It is up, and it is no good. It doinked. Oh, back-to-back field goal attempts end in a doink. Oh, man, the Packers, McManus with one, and Matt Gay with the other. So it's still 14-3 here in Green Bay. I don't know if we're cutting a commercial. We are. So, again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe to be a part of a growing channel. Again, I call sports. So, again, to honor my word, we have to do 60 Cowboys and 60 Texans. So what do we got? We'll do the 60 Cowboys and then the 60 Dallas Texans. I don't know who I'd have here. I don't even know where that game would take place, to be honest with you. I'd probably pick let's be picking the Cotton Bowl. That's fine with me. And the Texans all over the Cowboys. Weren't the Cowboys really bad, actually, now that I think about it? That would probably make more sense. 06 Packers and 11 Packers. This might be pretty interesting for you Packers fans that are here. I know there's a few, actually, but yeah, who would I give let's give the 11 Packers away, because I don't think the 06 Packers, I don't remember how good they were. I know the 07 Packers made it to the NFC Championship game. I just don't remember the 06 Packers. Ahman Green. Oh, man, that's some legendary names. Greg Jennings, Donald Driver. Of course, we're putting this in Lambeau. Let's put it at negative 20 degrees for fun. No, let's not do that. Let's put it at 45 degrees. Wow, the 06 Packers over the 11 Packers. What do y'all think? That's crazy. Man, I guess 06 was really good. I just don't remember it. Favre, 16 for 22, 244. Rodgers, 13 for 18, 194. Interesting. Oh, man. But, yeah, again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. 96 Packers, 2010 Packers. All right, keep that in mind, because we're returning to action here in Green Bay, where, again, the Packers lead 14-3 over the Redskins. Again, it's been all Packers tonight. And, yeah, it's really been one-sided, as the Packers, again, would have the ball and looking to put some more points on the scoreboard. I guess I'm shocked they're only at 14 as Love is under center. Receiver to left, receiver to the right. Golden is in motion. Love, play action. Looking, fires, and it is caught at the 35, and he's immediately tackled, but, of course, we'll have the first down. That was Musgrave coming free, but again, not free for long as the defender was all over him. But again, a brand new set of downs for the Packers. Is Jayden Daniels a high school quarterback? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think it's just been a rough night. I mean, Daniels has had pressure. The receivers don't seem to be that great. I mean, Daniels is not a bad quarterback by any means. It's just been a rough night, as Love is by himself in the shotgun, trips to the left, two receivers to the right. I will say I think the media hype really hurt him, as Love drops back. Heavy pressure, fires. It is tipped and going out of bounds, incomplete. I think, people have a lot of expectations on Daniels now. And I guess rightfully so, but I think it's a little bit overblown. I mean, it's pretty hard to go back. I mean, NFC Championship out of nowhere. I mean, that's a lot of expectations. I think they overachieved last year. I think they come back down to earth a little bit. I think they were too fast in the rebuild. Kind of like what you're seeing in Houston, as it's 2nd and 10 in the shotgun, 2 receivers to the left, 1 receiver to the right. Love hands it off. This is Jacobs. He's at the 30 and fighting for the first down. I think he got it. We'll see where they spot it. It was close. And that's going to be a brand new set of downs. First down, 10-yard gain. Again, I'm very sorry to send. It doesn't seem like we're trending in the right direction for you. I know you need under 10. Oh, they're going to say he was short, which is weird. He's marked right there at the 25. Now they're moving it back, I guess. So it's going to be 3rd and inches. Well, I guess a 3rd and a yard. Never mind. That's a whole yard. Just they moved the ball back a whole yard. Interesting. So never mind. It was a gain of 9. Jacobs, of course, still in the game. You have a receiver to the left, receiver to the right, 2 tight ends in tight to the left, sending Musgrave in motion. Love under center. Love, play action. Fires, it's caught by Musgrave. He's at the 20 and powers forward to about the 17. That is a brand new set of downs for the Packers. Washington is the oldest team in the league, from what I've heard. Yeah, I heard that as well. That's not good. And the Packers are the youngest. And you're seeing the youngsters tell the old people it's time for bed. Just a receiver only eats donuts and well, I mean, Debo's honestly, that kickoff return was really nice. 1st and 10 at the 18. Hands it off to Jacobs, who stumbles, and he's going to get to about the 15. But there's a late flag coming from out of nowhere. I think that's going to be in the area of holding. And LaFleur doesn't look happy. Yep, there it is, holding. It's going to back him up 10. Holding call on Ryan. Rhyan. Yeah, that's a hold. So again, that'll back them up 10. 9:43 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Packers leading 14-3. Trisk, come on. Trisk. 1st and 20. Ball at the 27. And it looks like we might have a false start because, again, everyone was moving. Yep. That's going to back them up 5. The Packers, I guess they like to move backwards a little bit because it's 1st and 25. Get those likes up. Yes, get those likes up. Make sure to like and subscribe. Make sure to like and subscribe if you're a sports fan. You like play-by-play, this is the channel for you. 1st and 25. Love sending a man in motion. That is Williams. Love in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Love drops back. Looking over the middle. Fires. It is caught at the 20. Goes outside at the 15 and brought down at the 13. That is Kraft. Again, Kraft has been so good. He just gets free. It's like, well, hey, I'm open. And Love is like, thank you. Thank you for leaving my security blanket wide open. Yeah, again, it was just a zone there, and he's just settling in the zone. So that was a gain of 19. So from 1st and 25 to 2nd and 6. Kraft already at 100 yards, 108 yards. As Love is under center, 2 receivers to the right, 2 tight ends in tight to the left. Love hands it off to Jacobs up the middle, and he's going to get the first down. So he's tackled pretty much right there at the yard to gain. Unless they mark him short again. Yeah, it's going to be 1st and goal at the 7. keep feeding those tight ends. Yeah, Musgrave and Kraft have looked really good tonight. Just getting open. So 1st and goal, and again, the Packers just all over Washington. It's been pretty one-sided. Love drops back, looking, heavy pressure moving to his right. Now fading back, throws, and that's going to be way out of bounds. Incomplete. Lots of people are mods. Kind of. Butterfly is an actual mod. Trisk, not really a mod. I just made him a mod so I could always find him. And then the same with Sean. They are OGs. They've been here since the beginning, so I don't even think they know how to mod. But I gave them that so I can pick them out of the crowd because they've been here since day one. So I'm very thankful for them. 2nd and goal at the 7. Love. It's going to hand it off to Jacobs, who cuts inside. Nice move. Stiff arms, breaking tackles, but not able to get much. A lot of work there for a gain of 2. That was a hard-fought gain of 2 by Jacobs, as Washington's defense is stiffening up. Got to be hard to pick Packers receivers in fantasy because you never know who's going to get the ball week to week. Yeah, you really don't. So far, that is very much accurate. But again, it's only week 2. But I'm telling you, I would just stash Kraft. If he's in your free agency, I would go ahead and just pick him up, keep him there on the bench. You never know. He can have 100 yards any given night. 3rd and goal at the 4. They gave him a 3-yard gain. Trips to the left, one of the receiver to the right. Love looking, fading back, looking to the right, fires. It is out of bounds, incomplete. Love just couldn't find anyone, I guess. Felt the pressure and had to throw it away. LaFleur letting out a word there that's not great. LaFleur was trying to call a timeout, couldn't get the attention of the referee. So 4th and goal, and again, McManus will be on for the 3-point try. 22-yard field goal attempt from the right hash. The kick is up. The kick is good. 17-3 is your score with 6:37 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Again, Green Bay up over Washington. Make sure, again, folks, to leave a like and, of course, subscribe to the channel if you're a fan of the play-by-play call that I'm doing. If you're a fan of sports, if you're a fan of football, a fan of baseball, you're a sports bettor, whatever the case is. Hey, you're at work. You need someone to call the game for you? I got you covered. Does your wife want you to, hey, you better not watch that game. You better fold these clothes, wash those dishes. Well, hey, I got you covered. I got you covered. Just put me on. I'll be over here calling the game while you're doing the dishes, sweeping the floor, whatever you got to do. I got you covered. So definitely subscribe to the channel if you're a sports fan. He's always running on the field. Well, that's actually, I watched a little bit of Packers last year, Chris. I didn't, I guess, get to watch too much because I've never actually seen that before. Someone made a field goal. Yeah, about time. All you saw was a bunch of missed field goals today. I mean, obviously Washington has 3, but yeah, I got what you're saying. But again, appreciate you guys so much for hanging out with me. Again, feel free to chat down below. Talk about whatever you like. Of course, I have a poll going. I probably should end that because right now it's kind of one-sided. I guess I'll leave it up for now. 65% of you guys have the Packers. 35% have the Commies/Redskins. But yeah, again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play. I'll be back Saturday for 3 games. It's going to be 2 college football games that, again, when it comes to college, I do try to get games that aren't necessarily nationally televised. So if that is an interest to you, I'm very sorry, but that's what I'm trying to do to build the channel. And for Sundays, of course, I'm doing every Steelers game and a game voted on by the subscribers of the channel. So again, I got 2 games this Sunday for you. Hopefully, I'll see you for one of them. And of course, if not, that's okay. You can do whatever you want. It's your life. It's your Sunday. You enjoy it. But hopefully I get you to subscribe at least, you know. You know what I'm saying? All right. I think we're back because Parsons is all over the screen. Again, it's been a one-sided game. Washington hasn't really been able to do much. They've had a few drives. They've really, honestly, not really, because those drives started off at favorable field position for them. So we'll see as this is kicked off. It's going to be fielded in the end zone. He's taken out. He's at the 10, the 15, the 20, 25, and brought down at the 27. No big return by Samuel this time, as he was met by a big guy, big linebacker, I think. Metcalf, 4 touchdowns, 190 yards, 11 catches. Yeah, I don't know about that one. That'd be nice. I assure you, I would definitely take it. Knowing Steelers, though, he would do that and we'd lose. So 1st and 10 for Washington at the 27. As they break the huddle, it's going to be 2 receivers to the left, 2 tight ends in tight to the right. Eckler is in the backfield. Daniel sending Samuel in motion. Daniel drops back. Looking, fires. It is, I believe he made the catch. That was a nice catch. Who was that? It was a low throw. Nice catch. So that's a gain of about 6. Showing again Parsons. Parsons going to be probably the talk of a lot of Packers broadcast, at least for the first part of the year. So they're going to give him 7. That was caught by Sinnott. Not too familiar with Ben Sinnott, but shout out Ben Sinnott in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Daniels hands it off to Eckler, and Eckler can't go anywhere as he gets back to the line of scrimmage. Cooper all over that. Again, the Packers run defense. Week 1, elite. Week 2, elite. They've been very good. Said it before they even signed it. Rodgers, did you see that Purdy's out? Yeah, Purdy is out for about 2 to 4 weeks. Mac Jones will be starting for him. Yeah, it's going to be pretty rough. We'll see. Maybe Mac can get it going as Daniels drops back, looking, fires to the left, and that is incomplete. McLaurin, the intended target, but the throw was in the dirt. Again, the pass rush, the pressure Green Bay has had all over. It's all over Washington. I mean, Daniels has no time. And when he does, it's like he's hearing ghost. A little bit of Sam Darnold. Sim the year Pitt lost to Tebow and the Super Bowl winners. Okay. Yeah. 2011. Who was that, actually? As Way will punt it away. Fielded at the 18, and down he goes. He may have went backwards a little bit. I believe that was Nixon on the return, but there is a penalty marker on the field now. The Giants. Yeah, well, the Steelers probably beat the Giants for sure. Penalty marker on the field as we await the call. Holding. Return team, number 36. That's going to be half the distance. And, of course, a commercial timeout, so that'll back them up. Are we this good or the other team's this bad? No, you guys are pretty good. Don't worry, JD will pull a long TD run next drive. Top 10 to 5. I don't know. Packers look like they have the number 1 defense in the NFL right now. I mean, it's good. Nope, that's not what. There we go. Okay, so we had a request. The 2011 Steelers. We're going to put Pittsburgh at New York versus the 2011 Super Bowl champions. That was the Giants. We go to MetLife. Now, the Steelers pretty much owned the Giants whenever it was Ben versus Eli. See if this simulation agrees. They do. Look at that, 37-14. Look at that. Again, Steelers are too good. I've always said the Eli Manning Giants were frauds, and they are. Sorry if you're a Giants fan, but you guys are pretty much the Miami Marlins, Florida Marlins of the NFL. So, yep. Born and raised a big fan. How about the dishes and laundry? No, I ain't going to be helping out. I have my own laundry and dishes. I washed dishes today. I did my own laundry today. I do my own stuff. You guys can take care of yourself. I got you covered, but I don't got you that covered. Once again, folks, appreciate you guys again. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel for more play-by-play with DrDelay. This is what I do. I call games, baseball, football. Again, if you're at work, again, the wife has you doing things around the house, you want to watch the game, I got you covered. Just put me on. I'm right there. Put you on the phone, on the laptop here, whatever, your tablet. I got you covered. I got you covered. So make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play. I do a lot of baseball, a lot of football. Again, you don't have to tune in to every stream. You don't have to do that. I wouldn't even do that. Personally, I wouldn't, because I get tired of me. I get tired of myself. But again, I call games. And again, if you enjoy the way I call it, make sure to subscribe. If you're a sports fan, make sure to subscribe. Even if you hate the way I call it, this guy stinks, subscribe to the channel. Watch a lot of Steelers with Big Ben and Drum Bettis. I miss the Steelers. I miss those Steelers. As Love will take over. They're going to take over, it looks like at the 9. Love is under center. 2 receivers to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Love trying the hard count. Love sending a man in motion. That is Golden. Love hands it off to Jacobs. Jacobs is hit immediately. He may have gotten a yard. I don't know, but not much doing there. Doctor, could you heal me from my bucko's depression? No. No again. 2nd and 9 coming up. 2nd and 9 coming up for the Packers. As we're approaching the 4.5-minute mark in the third quarter. The Pirates, they're just cooked. In the shotgun, 2 receivers to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Love hands it off to Jacobs. Jacobs trying to find something. And again, he may have gotten a yard, but I just, again, the Packers' running attack has been very, it's been poor. Outside of Love having that nice run and, having Golden on that little end around direct snap to, well, it wasn't a direct snap, but, it was, I don't know. It was just not really much happening. Quit talking about it. Thank you, Elizabeth/Nick. Oh, man, I'm not allowed to talk bad of myself. Oh, well. In the shotgun. Love drops back. Heavy pressure, fires, and that's going to fall incomplete. Pass intended for Kraft, or at least Kraft was in the area. I'll be honest, he probably wasn't throwing to Kraft, just trying to get it out of there. So 4th and 8, and Washington brought the blitz, and did they? And they're going to force the punt. Again, appreciate you, Nick. Again, everyone, Elizabeth is Nick. That's a whole thing. I don't know if you'll ever get your account back there, I guess. I don't know. I'm assuming not. Thank you again for listening on in. Appreciate you. Again, another OG. That's why, again, he has the wrench. As here is the punt. Fielded at the 40. He's at the 45. Oh, my goodness. Blown up at midfield. Lane took a shot. It was a nice return of 10, but, geez, that was a hit stick. All right, 3 and 3:31 left to go in the third quarter. Green Bay still up 17-3. Of course, they will step away. I will be right here again. Make sure, if you haven't done so already, make sure to leave a like, and subscribe to the channel for more play-by-play with DrDelay. This is what I do. I call games. I call baseball. I call football. I talk football. I talk baseball. I do a lot. I've known you since like around 200, just never made an account till now. Oh, well, hey, I appreciate it. I appreciate that. That is awesome. I didn't realize I was that well known. I'm not really, actually. No one really knows me, but that's cool. You know, that's neat. I appreciate that. Again, you know, every subscriber that, you know, everybody that subscribes, it really does help the channel out a lot. You know, we're trying to get to 1,000. And then from then on, we'll be able to see, hey, you know what? Is it possible to do this every day and try to make this into a career? Probably not. But, you know, it'd be nice to see how the numbers look. It really would be. So, would be pretty cool. Of course, I know I'd have to put out more content than just live streams, but, you know, again, I'd have to see what the numbers look like. But again, I appreciate you guys for even clicking on the live stream again. I know there's a lot of competition tonight. I really do. And I'm very thankful for you guys choosing me to call this game for you. I really do. Again, I do appreciate it. Love that you interact. Well, I try. You know, with the fact that, I mean, the chat, I mean, I'll be honest, it's not the most fastest chat in the world. So, you know, I can definitely interact. I can definitely interact with you. I'm back. What did you miss? When did you leave? 14-0? 14-3? You just missed a field goal, I think. Washington does have the ball at about midfield. Again, nothing has really changed. Washington has had plenty of opportunities. They've actually been winning the field position battle, but they can't do anything. I mean, looking at the stats here, they don't even have 100 total yards. They have 99. I mean, that's pretty bad. Of course, I expect them to just pop off randomly in the fourth quarter because the script writers seem to like that. Green Bay, 345. If there is a concern, to be honest with you, it's the fact that the Packers have dominated this game, and it's only 17-3. So, yeah, I think that's, I guess, the one thing that's like, you know, the Packers really should be up like 31-3 right now. But they don't, as Daniels is in the shotgun. Daniels drops back, looking, firing down the right sideline. It is incomplete. Pass intended for Noah Brown, but Nixon was all over him. Incomplete. Steelers fan, not much boring game. Does Love have 300? I don't think so. I don't think he does. Let me double check. Love is at 265. Steelers fan is all over it. I like it. Thank you, Steelers fan. 2nd and 10. In the shotgun, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Daniels looking to his left. Fires. It's caught at the 45. Ertz cutting inside, fighting for yards as he's brought down at about the 42. Gain of 8. A hard-fought 8, I should add. Again, Washington has had opportunities after opportunities. Can they finally get a drive going here? Again, they started at the 50, which has been about what they've been doing. And they gave him 9 on that favorable spot. Hands it off to Eckler. Eckler fighting forward, and he is going to, I believe, get the first down. Or are they going to mark him short? Oh, they're going to say the knee was down. They're not going to give it to him. Yeah, this is going to be 4th and inches. Oh, man. Decisions. Is Love related to former wrestler Dude Love? No, I'm not going to say that. I don't think so. I don't think he was related to Mankind. 4th and inches. They're going for it on 4th and inches. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Eckler to his right, hands it to Eckler, and he is, I believe he's going to get the first down. It was not, there wasn't much promise there, but he was able to squeeze through, as he's kind of really small, and get the first down. Jeez, he was hit a few yards back. Behind the line of scrimmage as Daniels takes the snap. Looking, stepping up, and he is going to go down. Sack. Another sack. And again, the Packers' front 7 has just dominated this game. If that's one thing you can take away, it's the fact that the Packers' front 7, the defense really, even the secondary has come up big. My wife actually met a kid named Dude a few years ago. Really? That's interesting. Interesting. 2nd and 18. Ball at the 48 in the shotgun. Daniels takes the high snap, handles it well. Steps back, throws. It is caught at the 37. Ball comes out at the end. But I believe they're going to say he was down, and I think Ertz had it anyway. Third down as the clock continues to run. We're approaching about 50 seconds left to go in the third quarter. So 3rd and 7 for the Redskins. Ball at the 32. They need to get, 37. They need to get to the 30. In the shotgun. Daniels drops back. Looking, fires down the left sideline. It is incomplete. A lot of contact, but nothing is thrown. Incomplete. That's going to be tough. It's a tough situation. It's not exactly a gimme. It'd be a 55-yard attempt. And again, your kicker is already missed. Skins need this. They do, but they're keeping their offense on the field. It's 4th and 7. Oh man, they are in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the left. Make it 3 receivers to the right. Samuel is in the slot. Daniels drops back. Fires. It is caught by Ertz. I don't know if he got it. There is a flag. They're going to mark him a yard short if this flag is not against Green Bay. It's a turnover on downs. But there is a flag. I don't know. I'm thinking it's going to be on the defense. LaFleur doesn't like it. Holding on the defense. Oh, that's a killer. There was a lot of contact when he made the catch. So I'm assuming that contact was happening and starting prior. Oh, yeah. Hobbs was trying to undress Ertz for some reason. Or Ertz, pardon me, was all over grabbing his clothes. So a brand new set of downs for Washington as the penalty keeps the drive alive. 1st and 10 at the 32. Trips to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Daniels. He's going to take off and run. Looks like it was a quarterback draw. Daniels getting pushed out of bounds. He may have gone back to the line of scrimmage. I'm not too sure, as that is going to be the end of the third quarter. The Packers all over Washington. But again, the Redskins just only down by 2 scores and with the ball at the 30. It's doable. 17-3. Packers lead over the Redskins. What is this Discord Nightbot is? So it's just an app. I actually have it set up. I set it up yesterday. Feel free to join. I haven't really done much with it. We just set it up, so I don't know. I'm not much of a Discord guy, but I've been told that's what I should do if I want to make this thing a reality. So, yeah, it's just I don't know. I can't really explain it. I don't really use it much, to be honest with you. But it's places we can chat. We can talk about sports. It's a way to stay connected. Really. But yeah, folks, again, if you enjoy what you're hearing, if you like the way I call a game, make sure to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with DrDelay. My voice cracking. That's great. But again, this is what I do, baseball and football. Again, if you're a sports fan, definitely subscribe to the channel. Definitely do it. Your friend has JD starting. As of now, yeah, that's a problem. As of now, it's a problem. Is an app we can download and talk to you. Yes, in theory, that is indeed a reality. Though I don't know if I'd be talking all the time off hours, Sean. But yes, it is a way to kind of stay in touch. Again, we can chat about sports. That's how I envision it going. There is a voice option as well. I don't know if that will be a thing we go with on the channel, but it's possible. I mean, I just don't know yet. But we're setting it. We have it set up, so we'll see. Who's interested in joining. And, obviously, if you act like a knucklehead, we're going to kick you because I don't want to deal with nonsense. It's just a chill thing. Obviously, we can debate sports, but, obviously people that take it too far just want to be stupid, bringing up dumb things, then you'll just be gone. When it comes to that type of stuff, yeah. So I just download it. Yeah, feel free to download it. I mean, if you don't have to, but that's just an option. But again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with Dr. Delay. Again, it's going to be 2nd and 10 whenever we get back onto the field here. The Packers, again, have been all over the Redskins 17-3 as Daniels is in the shotgun, trips to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Daniels drops back, heavy pressure. Parsons is after him. Daniels, and he's hit hard by number 20. He was able to get a yard, but yeah, a lot of pressure there. Good job by Daniels, really, to escape Parsons and pick up a yard. You have to learn how to. Oh, that's okay. I still don't really use it much, to be honest. I don't really know how it works. So 3rd and 9. Ball at the 31. They need to get to the 22. And I see the clock has stopped and everyone's looking around and now everyone's walking off. So a timeout, Washington. Again, 17-3, 14:26 left to go in the fourth quarter. It is, again, it's been all Green Bay. It's been all Green Bay. We can look at the stats while we look at the timeout. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out with me tonight. Love at 16 for 25, 265, and a touchdown. Jacobs at 62 yards rushing. So, again, I really feel bad for deceased, but it might be getting 75 for Jacobs. I don't know. We'll see. Daniels, again, 14 for 24, 88 yards. It's been a lot of dink and dunking, but again, he hasn't really had the time. The receivers really aren't doing him any favors. Krosky Merritt, 4 for 17. Daniels, 4 for 15. Eckler, 7 for 12. It's been a disaster. They'd craft a score. He is on your fantasy. He always got over 100 yards already. Had a pretty good night. 3rd and 9 in the shotgun. Trips to the right. 2 receivers to the left. They need to get to the 22 to extend the drive. Daniels drops back, looking to his left, fires. It's caught at the 35. McLaurin able to squeeze through and get the first down. That was huge. And that quiets the crowd. I mean, Lambeau was on its feet. So a gain of 11. Again, a brand new set of downs for the Commies. Apparently, I switch back and forth between Redskins and Commies. It is what it is. 1st and 10. In the shotgun / pistol, unsure what this is really, as Daniels play action, rolling to his right, looking to his left, fires. It's caught at the 18, 15, 10, 5. Did he get in? Touchdown, Washington Redskins. Oh, man, what a move by Ertz. Ertz juking out a guy and then running 20 yards practically the whole way, caught at the 18. So that was all a catch and run by Zach Ertz. Oh, that's gotta Ertz. The Packers. Just a little, like a tight end screen here in a way. Again, Ertz with the score. So the extra point is pending. The extra point is up. The extra point is good. Oh, yeah, Steelers, you cannot spoil. Oh, yeah, so you'll get the warning there, but next time I will have to time you out for a little bit. Cannot spoil. But again, you've been nice, so I'm not going to, be harsh to you. But yeah, don't spoil, though, because there are people that are not watching. So, 17-10, Packers, again, the fact that the Packers, one thing I'll say, again, Packers have dominated this game. I'm not trying to make Packers fans, scared, because, again, they've dominated. They have dominated tonight. But the fact that the Packers have dominated, it's only 17-10. That is a concern. You cannot lie. You cannot argue with that. Packers have outgained them 345 total yards to 144, and yet it's 17-10. That is, again, something that is a little bit concerning. They have not been able to really establish a consistent run game. I understand Jacobs as like 60-something yards, but again, it's not been a clean 60-something yards. It's been steady, steady, steady. 2, 2, 2. We will break it off for 9 yards. Again, he hasn't really had to been able to break free yet. It's just been rough. But that's pretty much what it's felt like. 2 yards, 2 yards, 1 yard, 2 yards, and then it'll go for 8, 9 yards, and then it's back to 2, 2, 2. So that's, again, a little bit of a concern. But we'll see. Again, we still got plenty of time left. What's your fantasy? I have like plenty of fantasy teams. I don't know. I can show you guys after. I mean, if you guys care. I don't even know. I actually don't even want to look at it, to be honest with you. Probably not doing that well tonight. But once again, folks, make sure, again, to like and subscribe. Do that, do that, do that. If you consider yourself a sports fan, this is a growing sports channel. So you might as well get on ahead of it. You can say, hey, I remember when DrDelay had like a few hundred subscribers. Now he's got 800 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I'm just kidding. But that's what I'm saying. Just subscribe, to the channel because it's a growing channel. It really is. Again, just a few months ago, we were at 30. So you can look at that subscriber count. It's not at 30 anymore. So it is a growing channel. We need to know your fantasy team. Okay. No, you don't. You don't. I got plenty of them. Again, I don't really know what would be considered my main one. My only money league, I ended up drafting while I was calling a game. It really ticked me off. So that's probably $20 down the drain. It's a bummer. Who are the Jets playing this week? Who are they playing this week? Give me a second. I'll let you know in a sec as there's the kickoff fielded in the end zone, and that is a touchback. You remember when you're famous? I probably won't be famous. I can try to remember you. For sure. I mean, if you're active, if you're like consistently in here, I will. I'll make sure I will. Jets host the Bills. That's tough. That's a tough scene. Of course, again, the Jets look pretty good week 1. Of course, the Steelers might be pretty bad defensively, so we'll see. But Rodgers looked amazing. So hopefully he can carry us because that Steelers defense that is overpaid and overrated cannot. As Love will start the drive at the 35. Receiver to the left, receiver to the right. Love, of course, in the shotgun, sending Wicks in motion. Love, play action, drops back, fires. It is caught at the 46, and he's shoved down immediately. But again, that is a brand new set of downs for the Packers. You're very active. Nice. Very nice. Sounds like 0-2 to you. Bills are super. Yeah, I mean, I have them going to the Super Bowl, but you never know. I mean, it's at MetLife. You never know. But I am picking the Bills, though, for sure. All right, 1st and 10 for the Packers at the 46. Love is under center. Receiver to the left, receiver to the right. 2 tight ends in tight as Love. Play action, heavy pressure, tosses to Kraft, and Kraft drops it. But to be honest with you, that's probably what was best. Actually, I don't know if that was Kraft. I think that was someone else. And there is a penalty marker on the field. Holding on the defense. So Lattimore with the defensive hold, which is amazing. That play didn't really last long. So that's a free 5 yards for the Packers. Packers have been playing possum. All right, again, 1st and 10. Again, if you're just joining us, 17-10 is your score. 13 minutes and counting left in the 4th quarter. 2 receivers to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Love under center. Love drops back. Looking, fires over the middle. It is incomplete. Pass intended for Dobbs. Dobbs with almost a very nice one-handed catch, but I don't know if he's that good, but it was definitely a good effort. Just a little bit of a, again, the pressure there by Washington was pretty good. So 2nd and 10. As Love is in the shotgun. Receiver to the left, receiver to the right, two tight ends in tight to the right. Love hands it off to Jacobs, makes a guy miss, cuts inside at the 45, and that's where he's going to be tackled, as that is a gain of about 4. As again, the magical number is 75. To send needs Jacobs to have less than 75 yards, so that is something we'll be watching as he had 66 yards. Oh man, we'll see. Trending to that, he will probably pass it, most likely. 3rd and 6. In the shotgun, they need to get to about the 39.5-yard line. Love drops back. 5-man rush. Moving to his right, throws. It is caught by Kraft. And there is a flag on the field. The Washington saying that it's probably going to be on Kraft for offensive pass interference, though Love is saying it's on Washington. And it's going to be illegal contact on Washington. Penalty decline. Result of the play is a first down. Again, Kraft has had a great night. Over 100 and what? He has 116 yards on the night. Just probably a run to the outside. Yeah, no kidding. All right, 1st and 10 at the 37. Love under center. Hands it off to Jacobs. Jacobs stutter step, and he's fighting, and he's going to get about 2. Again, it's been rough. Just not really a hole for where Jacobs can have a long run. Kraft with the most receiving yards by a Packers tight end since 2015. Richard Rodgers, 146. Of course, tonight Kraft has 116. O'Neal Cruz would be a better wide receiver than Cheap. Cruz probably would be a monster at receiver. Okay, well, a direct snap to Williams, who's going to keep it. He's at the 35-30, 25, slips at the 20, and then hit at the 19. And Williams lets go of the ball. But, hey, that was a very nice play. Gain of 16. Kind of like Wildcat-esque there. Except it wasn't the running back, it was a receiver. But we've seen Williams in the backfield, though, taking handoff. So maybe he is. Again, kind of like a Ty Montgomery thing. Maybe the more things change, the more, they stay the same. Very nice stuff by Williams. Just couldn't stay on his feet. 1st and 10 at the 19. Under center is Love. Sending Golden in motion. Hands off to Golden. Golden at the 15. Hit at about the 11. So that's a nice little gain of 8. The Packers going deep into the playbook here again with these little plays here. The Wildcat, the little end around there. Just want a close, moderate scoring game. That's how I played it with the books. How did you go with? What did you go with, Steve? What did you go with? As we're just ticking under 10 minutes to play, 9:47 and counting. 2nd and 2, ball at the 11. In the shotgun is Love. Love hands it off to Jacobs. Jacobs at the 9, and I think he got to the 8, but hey, that's a brand new set of downs for the Packers as Jacobs again climbing slowly but surely to 75 to send. If you're still here, I think it's going to be a slow and steady death for you. To be honest with you, I think he's going to get it. He's at 70. What college football game you doing for us? I got 2 of them. Again, I'll be doing some group of 5 games, I think. I know the first one is for sure. I don't remember what the second one is. 1st and goal at the 8. Play action. Oh, Love throws, and it's caught by Kraft for the touchdown. Touchdown, Green Bay Packers. And there you go, Nick. If you're listening, you got Kraft for a touchdown. He gave you a great night tonight. Jeez, 116 yards and a touchdown, 124 yards and a touchdown. That's not including his catches. So 18 points if you're in a non-PPR. PPR, you'll have a lot more, about 24. Long middling, played both sides with short odds. Oh, I got you. Who would you start? Flex, Pacheco, or Johnson? Oh, extra point is up. The extra point is good. Packers 24, Washington 10. I don't know. That's a tough one, Nick. I'm not going to lie, man. I'm going to go with let's go. Who do they play? Go with the Chargers. Quentin Johnson. Kraft's touchdown. Do you have a chat room? And if so, what is it called? I don't know. I again, with the Discord, it's kind of, I don't really know much about Discord, so I will try to make it. We're going to head out. All right. Thank you for stopping on by. Appreciate it, man. Again, thank you all for stopping on by. Thank you all for clicking on the live stream. Again, this is what I do. I call games. I call baseball. I call football. So, again, if you consider yourself a sports fan, if you've been able to listen to the chat tonight or channel, even if you haven't, just subscribe to the channel. Again, it's more sports. This is what I do. I call sports. You know, again, if you're not able to watch the game, I got you covered. I try to get games that might not be featured on your normal television, of course, you know, like Amazon Prime. Or, of course, you know, like college football. That's really kind of where I'm, you know, I really push that, where I try to get games that aren't necessarily on ABC or Fox. You know, I have the capability to show other stuff, so I try to show the other games that might not receive the same amount of love. Of course, again, for the NFL, I cover all Steelers games, and of course, the other one is voted on by the subscribers of the channel. This week, it'll be Chiefs and Eagles. Unless you guys can sway the votes, that would be nice. If you guys want to vote for Panthers and Cardinals or Broncos and Colts, that would be awesome. Like you should definitely do that. Like you really should. I'm just saying, like all 30 of you guys, pile your votes into one of those. Everyone vote for Panthers, Cardinals. That'd be awesome. Like I'm just saying, like you guys should totally do that. But again, appreciate you guys for just even clicking on the live stream. If you don't do that, that's awesome. Hopefully I've been able to do a decent enough job for y'all to, again, hit that subscribe button. Again, it's been Packers 24. Packers all over the Commanders, or Redskins, commies, whatever you want to call them. 24-10. I've been kind of ripping the Packers because, again, it should feel like they should have been really dominating this game on the scoreboard, not just on the stat sheet. Right now, though, they might be pulling away. We'll see. I can tell you next Thursday night, Dolphins and the Bills. Be there or be square. And again, good night, Steelers fan 4. Appreciate you for stopping on by. Rest of the friend. Okay, gotcha. I will try to do that. As here is the kickoff. And that is going out of the end zone for a touchback. You're rooting for whoever is losing. That's your NFL betting method. Fair enough. Doctor, so I decided to start Warren over Kraft this week. Draven, you're the GOAT, bro. Draven, you're the GOAT. That is awesome. All right, Washington. Hey, it's been a rough one, but it's not over yet, believe it or not. I know it's just under 9 minutes, but again, it's doable. I've seen comebacks happen. Will it happen tonight? 1st and 10 at the 35. Daniels in the shotgun. Trips to the right, 2 receivers to the left, sending a man in motion. Daniels drops back, looking. Heavy pressure, evades a guy at the 30, and he slides down at about the 36. So, again, not much happening there. Again, I don't know if it's the receivers not getting open. I'm assuming that's what it is, but he's definitely gun-shy and not willing to take the risks regardless. So, again, the Packers defense, I saw it last week. Packers and the Lions, Packers just clamped on the Lions, clobbering the Lions. Tonight, same thing with the Commies. 2nd and 9 at the 36. In the shotgun, Daniels. It's a draw, hands it off to Eckler, who's dancing around, and he's not going to get much. Oh, he's got to fight forward a little bit as he's to about the 40-yard line, so a gain of 4. So third and 5 coming up. It's amazing Kraft is not leaving the starting spot. Yeah, no. He's looking good tonight. 3rd and 4. They gave him the 36. They need to get to the, the 41. They need to get to the 45. In the shotgun, Daniels drops back, looking, and it's batted at the line, incomplete. I don't know if it was really batted or he just hit the lineman in the belly, because the lineman looked really confused. It's 4th and 4. They need to get to the 45, and it looks like they're going to go for it here on 4th and 4. This is the ball game, folks. This is the ball game. At the 41, they need to get to the 45 to keep the drive and the game alive. In the shotgun, Daniels drops back, throws. It is batted. Nixon, who has had a great game, comes up with another pass deflection. That's a turnover on downs. Packers ball. Just a quick slant route, and it just didn't work. Pass intended for Lane. Interesting, they didn't target Debo, Ertz, or McLaurin. That's interesting. Turnover and downs, it's Packers ball. Now you need Debo to score. Worked last time. Okay, well, hey, we'll see. They might have another game. Okay, so the D is game of the year. Is game on this year. Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you. I mean, the Packers look good. The Packers are legit. And I don't want to say I was telling everybody before, the season started, but I'm just saying I was telling everyone before the season started. I had them at number 2. So, yeah, I kind of saw this coming. Maybe not this good, but they look legit. So, yeah. Once again, folks, appreciate you guys for hanging out tonight. Make sure to leave a like and, of course, subscribe to the channel if you consider yourself a sports fan, football fan, baseball fan, Packers fan, Redskins fan, Steelers fan, any fan at all, even Cowboys fans. Again, we started letting them in about 2 months ago, and everything has seemingly went okay as of now. Again, I've been calling a lot of baseball as well. Baseball since March. I started off with about 30 or so subscribers entering that. Here I am, just cracking 750 a night. Again, 750 again. I appreciate you guys so much for subbing. Of course, you don't have to stop now if you haven't subbed. Again, subscribe. It's a growing channel. You might as well sub now because you're just going to sub later down the road, I assure you. And this is what I do. I call games. Again, like I said earlier, if the wife has you doing dishes, you want to watch the game, you can't put it on, you got me. You got me right here. I got you covered. You got to do laundry. You got to fold your clothes for 2 hours because you've left it piling up in your room. I got you covered. Put me on. I'll have the game on for you. Giving you a play-by-play. That's what I do. Again, appreciate you guys again for just clicking on the live stream. It really does help out this little channel a lot. But again, we're growing because of people like you. All are welcome here. That is true. That is true. And it looks like we are back again. Green Bay should have very good field position. They'll be at the Washington 41. And they really just need a field goal, and this game is over. Do they still play the games on the radio? They should on NFL. What is that? What is that? NFL radio. Yeah, NFL radio. I was going to say NFL Network, but no, that's the TV. Is Love, play action, drops back, looking, fires, and it is incomplete. Pass intended for Wicks. It falls incomplete. I know you covered, but I mean, like, if you're in Texas, do you get, like, the Packers? Oh, well, I mean, I have NFL Sunday ticket, so I can watch any game. Any game that's not on Netflix, Prime, ESPN Plus, YouTube. I'm just kidding. I mean, I have, obviously, Prime. 2nd and 10 at the 40. As he hands it off to Jacobs, and he's going to get tackled at about the 38. I was kind of making fun of, like, all the streaming services that you have to pay for. It's so stupid. So stupid. So that's a gain of 2 by Jacobs. Jacobs is at 72 2 yards. We're closing in on that magical number of 75. Again, I'm pulling for a descend here. Looks like the Packers going to win. So I'm sure Packers fans would be okay if Jacob stopped at 74 yards. Looks like they're just eating the clock here, just letting that tick down. Looks like the Packers will start off the season 2-0, barring a collapse of epic proportions. In the shotgun is Love. Love drops back, looking. It's going to be incomplete. Oh, my goodness. I thought Brooks was going to have it, but the throw was just a little bit short. Very questionable decisions there. I mean, I thought they'd try to run off the clock, but honestly, again, very interesting decisions. Personally, I would have just ran it 3 times. Or at least run it on the first 2 and see what you got on the third one. This would be a 56-yard field goal. Westwood won. That is correct. Westwood won. 100%. I should have known that. I forgot what it was. Is it Westwood won on NFL radio? I can't remember. Looks like Green Bay is going to call a timeout, so 6:47 left to go in the fourth quarter. Again, very questionable play calling. 2 runs there would have put this at about 5:20 on the clock. So I don't know. Very interesting. Of course, Steve is okay with that. Definitely okay. I don't know. Just makes no sense to me. As a person that likes good coaching, I'm a big fan of good coaching. Hence why I am not a fan of how Steelers games go. As here is a 56-yard attempt from the right hash. Snap, hold, kick. It is up. It is good. 56-yarder. He just does squeeze it in there. 27-10 with 6:42 left to go in the fourth quarter. Packers all over the Redskins. Once again, folks, appreciate you guys for hanging out tonight. Again, make sure to like and subscribe for play-by-play with DrDelay. This seems usual from LaFleur. I swear he likes to pass late when we could chew the clock. I saw it right there before my very eyes. So, Draven, you were correct. Of course, I do appreciate all the members, of course, of the channel, members and donors. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. It is very awesome. And, of course, Coffee Beans is our scoreboard sponsor. I have yet to really go over the scores. There's really no NFL scores, so we'll go over the MLB scores. So what we got is the Mariners currently leading against the Angels 4-3 in the bottom of the fourth. The Padres over the Rockies 2-0 in the top of the sixth. Final scores, the Orioles defeat the Pirates. The Pirates, I believe, lost their first game of the year today. That's pretty cool. White Sox over the Rays 5-1. Blue Jays shutting out the Astros 6-0. Marlins shutting out the Nationals 5-0. Yankees over the Tigers 9-3. Guardians over the Royals 3-2. My bad. Indians. I forgot Indians over the Royals 3-2. And the Phillies over the Mets 6-4. That is your scoreboard update. And I believe we have a college football game. NC State 34, Wake Forest 24. With just over 3 minutes to go in that one. Good night. Who the heck is Irene? Trisk, we have some questions. Good night, Trisk, as well. You have a great night. Appreciate you, as always, for stopping on by. Trisk, an OG of the channel. Thank you very much. You rest up. Let's see. Good night, Trisk. Yes, I did not. I did have his over in field goals. Didn't want to say. Thought I would jinx it. Now, a commie score, and it could end there, and I'm thrilled. There we go. There we go. Pirates selling. We could have had our first perfect season. Throw it away. I know, it's unbelievable. They decided to lose it. I mean, what's the point of winning all those games if you lose one here in September? They're like 142-1. It's ridiculous. Descend. Okay, you're at 72 yards. What are the odds he doesn't get 4 yards? It's not looking good. It's not looking good, but I'll tell you what, Descend. I'm shocked that he still hasn't gotten it. So there's a chance. There's a chance. Westwood one is awesome, right up there, Dr. Delay. As there is the kick, and that is going to go out of the end zone for a touchback. All right, so the Commies will have the ball at the 35. And again, they've looked pretty bad. Again, thank you, Trisk. I remember the nights I would spend listening to Westwood 1, driving or riding along with my dad in the car. Definitely good times. Thank you very much for those times. If you're listening, Dad. Trisk, LOL. All right, 1st and 10 in the shotgun. Draven, Daniels drops back to pass, throws to the 40, caught at the 42. I was going to say Draven like our friend here in the chat. Now it's Daniels. Caught by Ertz. So 2nd and 2. What has to happen? Loss of 10. Oh, yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. 2nd and 2, they're hurrying it up. Daniels in the shotgun. Daniels drops back, looking, fires, and it's caught at the 48, 50, and brought down at the 50. Steelers, Packers, Super Bowl. Yeah, I hope so. And the Commies right here, they're moving the chains. They're moving fast. They haven't really had much success tonight. Daniels in the shotgun. Drops back to pass. Looking, fires over the middle. It is incomplete. Pass intended for Lane. Nixon knocking it out. Yeah, Nixon has been very good. I mean, this guy might be a lockdown corner. Like, to be honest with you, he looks good. I'm sorry. I gave you, I don't know, I thought highly of you, Draven. I thought you were quarterback. 2nd and 10. Daniels in the shotgun. Daniels drops back, looking to his left. Now looking to his right, fires, and it's going to be at the feet of Eckler, incomplete. So very quickly, they went from moving the ball very quickly to 3rd and 10. Need a 6-minute drive, yeah. I don't know if that happens there, Descend. I'm pulling for you, though. Good old prevent defense. You're seeing it right here. 3rd and 10 at the 45. They need to get to the 35 for a brand new set of downs. Daniels drops back, throws over the middle. It's caught at the 40, and he's going to get the first down. Samuel with a nice catch and run. Took a shot there at the end, but I think it helped him for an extra 2 or 3 yards. First down, Redskins, as Eckler is down, and he is, he looks like he's in serious pain. Jeez, looks like he is in serious pain. Oh my goodness. Hopefully he's okay. He's been in the NFL for a while. Why would they keep Jacobson? I mean, just because it's like, what's your over under, Jacobs? 75. Okay. Oh my gosh, and he didn't. Non-contact is injury for Eckler. So Eckler is down and probably just ruptured his Achilles, if we're being honest. Jeez, hopefully he'll be okay. I'll be honest with you. I mean, he's getting older, and that's really sad to think about. Did you know the Washington football team knew we can call them the Commies when they would come? No, I don't think they would have called them the Commanders if we would have just called them the Commies. I don't think so. No, they were run by idiots, so they would not have thought that. I like the Commies, though. It goes Redskins, football team, Commies, Commanders. That's the order. 1st and 10 at the 33. Moving to his right as Daniels throws, and it is caught wide open at the 16, tackled at the 14. That is McCaffrey, Luke McCaffrey, if I remember correctly. McCaffrey was just wide open. Leaving a McCaffrey open is not wise. Again, 19-yard catch. And all of a sudden, again, prevent defense, just it never works. First and 10. Daniels drops back, looking, moving to his left, now moving up, and he's going to fight forward for about a gain of 2. But again, this Packers defense, when they are looking good, it's rough. And Daniels is limping. That's not good if you're a Redskin fan. The turf monster got him. Is it turf? You guys have turf in Lambeau? Oh, I did not know that. That's kind of a bummer. I was going to take Eckler's over 22. I'm just the worst. Oh, my gosh. Jeez. Second and 9 at the 13. Daniels in the shotgun. Trips to the right, to the left, throws over the middle. It's caught at the 6, but he was tackled immediately. That was McLaurin. Oh, they're showing the tackle. Not necessarily a hip drop, and personally, again, that's just a regular tackle to me, but I know that's a big deal in today's NFL. AP was underrated. He actually was on the red. Yeah, he actually had a decent year. 3rd and 2. Ball at the 11. They need to get to the 9. In the shotgun. Daniels drops back, looking to his left, looking over the middle. It is incomplete. Pass intended for it. Now a phantom flag out of nowhere. Oh, my goodness. I mean, as far as late flags go, that was pretty bad. The pass was already overthrown. And then you see the ref like, all right, let me just throw that flag in there. That was pretty bad. Non-contact. Yeah, non-contact injuries are always the worst. They really are. But I'll tell you what, they got it right here as McKinney decided to have some nice hugs from Ertz for some reason. I don't know what he was doing, but yeah, he definitely was embracing him. Frozen tundra. Oh, okay. First and goal at the 3. Late substitutions. Washington might have to call a timeout. Oh, that's such a bummer. So Washington has to burn a timeout because Green Bay took a while to sub, and you know what? I mean, I hate that rule. It's stupid, but might as well take advantage of it. Green Bay uses a hybrid type of grass. So again, it's first and goal. There is a little bit of a delay here. Again, they called timeout. It's 27-10, just in case you're not able to look at the screen. And I know there might be people that are listening while they're doing other things. That's why, hey, you should subscribe to the channel. But yeah, 27-10. Washington is at the 3 of Green Bay. First and goal. 3:43 left to go in this one. It's been all Green Bay. But, you know, if Washington able to get in, force a stop, get the ball back, they might be able to make it interesting. First and goal at the 3 in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right, 1 receiver to the left. And a lot of stuff happening up front, and I think that's going to be against Washington. And, yeah, that's going to back them up 5. So first and goal at the 8 right now. Allegretti with the false start. This is still possible. Pick 6. We'll see. It's a mix of real. That's kind of interesting that it's a mix of real and artificial. I don't like that. It should just be everywhere should be natural grass. That's just me. First and goal. At the 8, Daniels in the shotgun. Trips to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Daniels looking to his right. Now he's going to take off and run, and he is going down. Sack. And Daniels still on a knee. Again, Daniels was limping earlier. So I think he's shaken up for sure, but he's staying in. So in the same rule, why were the Chiefs allowed to rush out field goal units in the half? Didn't give the defense a chance to sub? That's honestly a great question, Jonathan. That's the stupidest thing in my. I think that's the dumbest thing as far as the sub. You should get a limited amount of time. Second and goal at the 10 in the shotgun. Trips to the right, 2 receivers to the left. Daniels jumps back, looking, fires quickly over the middle. It's caught by Samuel. Samuel extending, and he's got it. Touchdown, Washington Redskins. And it's back to a 2-score game as it's 27-16 pending the extra point. Steve has to like it. He wanted the Skins to score. They do. Pick 6 secures me like 300. Again, I'm pulling for you, Descend. I just don't know if it happens. I don't know if it happens now. Descend hates to see it, and I hate it for him. Looks like they're actually going to go for 2 here. Interesting. I mean, I guess why not? If you make it, I mean, I don't know. I don't really understand why, but it is what it is. So, 2-point try. Trips to the left in the shotgun. Daniels drops back. Steps up. Flag is down. Throws. He's wide open in the back of the end zone as McCaffrey makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as it's successful. It should be 27-18. I think that was on the Packers. Offsides on the defense. There it is. The Sun needs Jacobs to sit out here. I don't know if it happens. We'll see. We'll see. Jeez, it takes a lot to call this game. Oh my gosh. But still 2-minute warning. I'm cooked. Yeah, probably. I really appreciate Descend here. I do. Yeah, you've made it pretty fun. You've made it pretty fun. Seems like a chill guy. Again, 27-18. Again, the Packers, despite the dominance, only up by 9. Of course, that was kind of garbage time there in a way. They were playing prevent defense. You can make, I don't know. It's just, I mean, it's a good win, but the Packers, I feel like, could have had so much more. And hopefully, again, that's just a, just a one-game thing. You're trying to don't know? Oh, no, you don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about that, man. But I appreciate it. Hey, man, if you subscribe, that's good enough for me. Again, everyone, if you're able to subscribe to the channel, that really does help it out a lot. Help this channel out a lot. It's growing. It's a growing channel. Again, if you're a sports fan, subscribe to the channel. So as the commies here, the Redskins will be attempting the onside kick. It's pretty much impossible to recover these now, but we'll see how it goes. They'd be smart to give it back. Oh, for sure. All right, here is the onside kick. It is recovered by the Packers at the 48. Washington only has 1 timeout. So, I mean, in theory, they could still get the ball back and, in theory, only lose by 1. And the final score could be 27-26. Would look like it was a back-and-forth game. If things go best case scenario for the Redskins here. I just don't see it happening. You've called the last 3. Rome, Adunze, Kraft, and Deep. Yeah, you have. Nick, ball. All right. 1st and 10. Jacobs is in. Hands it off to Jacobs, and he's at the 50, and that's where he's going to get tackled. That's a gain of 2. Descend. He's in the ball game, and he has 74 yards. And Washington will take their last timeout. 2:48 left to go here in the 4th quarter. Packers up 27-18. Personally, just letting you guys know, I did pick the Packers to win. I'm just elite ball knowledge. I don't know why that says 7-0 there. There we go. We'll refresh it. Went 12-4 my first week. I'm just that type of guy. I'm just good. Going to be 13-4 after today. But yeah, Descend, he's at 74 yards. So Descend, it's not looking good. F's in the chat, honestly, So 2nd and 8 as Love is under center. Jacobs is once again in the backfield, sending a man in motion. Play action. Love moving, and down he goes. He takes a sack. Oh, and this is going to be huge because the play clock. Oh, man, they're going to have to get this play off before the 2-minute warning. Oh, that was an interesting play call. It's like they need to send to win his money. That might be. We'll see. That would be funny, though, to send. Maybe not funny, but like 3rd and 21, it's time to hand him off to hand him off for the draw. That's usually gets him like 10 yards on like a 3rd and 20 play. Oh man, this would be tough. This would be tough. In the shotgun, trips to the right. Love hands it off to Jacobs. Jacobs is going to get it and plenty more as he's brought down at the 47. Oh my goodness. And Descend does not win. I'm very sorry, buddy. I literally feel so bad. Gain of about 10, and that'll put Jacobs at about 84 yards. That's what I knew. I just felt like it was going to happen. 3rd and 21 to draw. I feel so bad. What the flip? I know. 100%. Totally understand. So again, 2-minute warning. Packers will have to punt the ball. Washington will have plenty of a time here. I feel so bad. I actually feel terrible. Descend, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. You seem like such a great sport about it. But everyone here feels bad for you. Chris hates it. Steve hates it. Chris is a Packers fan. Draven likes the Packers as well. I mean, everyone has sympathy for Descend here. We're hoping, Descend, that you have much success next time. But this is night, guys. Gonna cry. I totally understand. You have a good night as well. Descend, it was a pleasure talking to you. Hopefully, I see you in another one, man. It was a pleasure. As the Packers are on to punt it again, Washington will have the ball with the chance to at least make this a much closer game than it looked, as there is the punt. And that is going to go out of the end zone for a touchback. I've been in a lot of streams at work. I gotcha. Once again, folks, if you guys decide to head out again, it's probably the game. Again, I appreciate you guys for listening on in. Make sure, again, to leave a like and, of course, subscribe to the channel. Really appreciate you guys for choosing me as your voice for this one. Again, this is what I do, baseball and football. So, again, if you need a voice for these games, I got you. I got you covered, man. I really do. So, again, appreciate you guys for listening on in. As we'll call the final 2 minutes here again. It's pretty much a Packers victory. But if you have the spread at, like, again, it was like 3.5, this might get interesting. 1st and 10 at the 20. Daniels drops back. Looking. Going to check it down to Samuel. Samuel makes a guy miss. Makes another guy miss. And he is able to get to about the 25. That was a hard-fought 5 yards, just making everybody miss. As, again, they're just kind of hurrying it up. 2nd and 4, they gave him 6. Daniels drops back, looking to his right. Fires, it's caught at the 33, but hit immediately. But, again, he'll have the first down. And, again, the clock continuing to run. They don't have any timeouts. 1 minute, 13 seconds and counting. Daniels under center, and he's going almost intercepted. But I'm not even kidding. Defensive lineman almost made the catch on that spike. Would have been amazing, but not, in fact, not happening. So 2nd and 10, 1:08 left to go as they're at the 33. To be honest, I hope that happens one day. I hope I'm able to witness it whenever they go for the spike and the lineman's there to catch it. 2nd and 10, trips to the left. Daniels drops back, looking to his left. Throws over the middle. It's batted at the line. Incomplete. Number 95. Who is that? Wyatt. Getting the hand up and just batting it down. The total was like 49. That is interesting right now. Ooh. I'm telling you, man, the script writers know what they're doing. These guys, they are. I'm just saying, it's interesting. 3rd and 10. Daniels drops back, looking to his right, looking to his left, fires. It is caught. I don't know. I don't think he caught that. No, it's going to be an incomplete pass. Ertz could not come up with it. So just like that is 4th and 10. So just for the sake of saying it, this is the ball game, folks. This is the ball game. They need to get to the 43 for a brand new set of downs in the shotgun. Trips to the left, one receiver to the right. Daniels drops back. Facing some pressure, moving to his right, throws. It's incomplete. Pass couldn't get there. He had 2 receivers in the area, but the throw was about 5 yards short. And that is your ball game. It's going to be Packers 27, Redskins 18. The Packers will move on to 2-0. The Commies, Redskins, whatever, they will fall to 1-1. I'll just say this again. If you did not hear anything about the Packers in the first game of the season against the Lions, this defense is for real. Back-to-back games allowing under 250 total yards since 1995. That is the first time since 1995. Again, these guys, the Packers defense is legit. Holding the Lions to 246, holding a very strong offense here in Washington, the Redskins. I mean, it's something. And I'm just saying. I had these guys at 2. I knew. I was mocked. You should see the TikTok version of this. I mean, I'm called every name in the book with these rankings, but I know ball. You might not know me. I'm just getting started here on the scene, but I know a little bit about the NFL. And by a little, I mean a lot. But again, I appreciate you guys for hanging out tonight. It was fun to call this game. It really was. I'm really sorry some of you guys weren't able to get your bets in. I'm really sorry again, Descend. Shout out, Descend. Hopefully all is well with you. But again, one final time, if you did like what you heard tonight, definitely like and subscribe. It was fun. I enjoyed it. I very much enjoyed it, and hopefully you'll be along with this ride again. This is a growing channel. Again, 6 months ago, as I was just getting started, sitting at about 30 subscribers, and then here we are at 750. We just crossed 750 tonight. Again, thank you very much for subscribing. Thank you for just clicking on this live stream. It really does help out the channel a lot. It really does. So thank you very much. Again, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going to be, just like, oh, I got your subscription. Now I'm going to take off and run and never stream again. No, I'm going to be here. I'll be here Saturday. We got 3 streams set up for Saturday. And, of course, NFL on Sunday. So definitely swing on by then. We got plenty of football. So I'm going to try to send you guys elsewhere. I just don't know where. We're going to go ahead and send you guys elsewhere. I could send you guys to Grossi. Wouldn't that be funny? We won't do that. But all right, you guys have a good one. You guys can click the link if you want. I'm sending you guys elsewhere. If not, that's okay. You guys have a great rest of your Thursday night.